snake.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Jeffrey, are you okay?
Almost there.
Jeffrey, what are you doing in there?
Nothing.
Open the door this instant.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, my God, you're gonna go blind.
I don't care. I don't care. Ooh. Oh,
New
yeah.
Street Fighter Alpha 2. It's good.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good.
Oh, yeah, baby. Ooh.
Oh, God, here it comes. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot. Mr. Marsh, we apologize, and if it's okay with you, we would like to present you your long overdue trophy.
Snack.
Háblame. Vamos, hazlo. Dije que hables, demonios. Muy bien. Voy a obligarte a hacerlo.
A ver, hijo de la chingada, deja de estar viendo memes, pendejo.
A la verga me vale verga, perro. Y cállate a la verga, hija de su puta madre a la verga. La verga, vergazos con la verga.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation. The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
Real fucking high on drugs.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday night here on Beyond Wednesdays, another Modern Comic Mayhem. Me and John talking about NYCC coming up soon, very soon. So, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Tired,
I'm all right.
dude.
I'm all right.
Tired.
Me too.
I've been doing so much extra stuff lately, and I had to postpone 2 of my sales. I was supposed to go today before the show, but I just had too much to do. And but I do have a sale tomorrow. I got a big sale coming up tomorrow. I've got a bunch of San Diego books from like the last 3 years, which I've just found, which is crazy. And a bunch of signed books. Dude, Sveta Shabina signed books. I'll have a signed Frankenstein #1, which is crazy.
Right.
I'll have Alex Ross stuff. It's gonna be nuts, but I had to push it back because I just had too much going on, man. I was telling John backstage that I've got, at some point during the show, I'm gonna have to run downstairs and grab some stuff. But shout out to everybody hanging out with us. Hopefully you enjoyed that session. It was excellent. It was and I need to go get myself I need to re-up on some freaking cigar wraps. You guys sell cigar wraps at your store, John? You probably don't even sell cigar wraps, huh? Just cigars.
No, we don't sell wraps. We sell regular cigars. They're already wrapped. Yeah, nothing like that. Just
Bro,
regular supplies.
bro, I saw this guy. I followed him on IG. He's like a master cigar roller guy, and he gets
Hmm.
paid to go all over the world to set up and grab the tobacco, get the tobacco leaves that he likes for the outer wrap, and bunching everything together, and then he just rolls up a cigar right there for the people who are at the event, and they must pay him a shit
Yeah.
ton of money to come to these things, right?
Yeah, we used to have a guy that came to my lounge that he actually has like a cart, and when he's not being hired for gigs, he sets like he pretty much rolls up anywhere he wants, and but it's locations where people know where to find him, and he does hand rolls, and he's amazing. And all those guys are amazing. I watched them. There's really not a bad hand roller there. I've seen dozens of them, and they're really, really good, amazing. It's just a matter of the quality of the tobacco and the leaves that they're using, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
He says just steal a swisher from Dennis. Yeah, I'd rather just frickin' buy wraps. I don't like cracking frickin' swisher sweets anymore. I'm too old. I'm too
yeah,
old for that shit. Plus, I don't have
yeah.
fingernails. Jersey to the Bay says I'm a master at rolling Dutches and Phillies and White Owls. There you go.
Can you do like what's his name? It's Rogan, where he Seth Rogen, where he makes like the cross,
Yeah,
the
those are funny.
crucifix.
Yeah, yeah,
Like you can do that, yeah.
yeah. All that is just
Mm.
rolling joints and then you know adding papers to a piece and then attaching that with like a stick or something. It's kind of
Oh,
silly.
all
It's
right.
not even rolling. You know what I mean? Swishers are real cigars, right, John? Right?
Yeah.
It's funny
Which
though. You
is
laugh at that. I know a lot of guys that smoke real cigars, but they like Swishers for some reason. Dennis
mm.
smokes Swishers, which is crazy. My dad smokes. What does he smoke? He smokes. If he's here, he'll say in the chat. But he always has me go pick him up. They're. Oh God, I'm spacing on the name. I can't remember. Anyways, all right, we
What do you
got.
mean, like your dad is a cigar smoker?
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, big
Oh man,
time.
I should
Yeah,
send you some cigars from. Yeah.
yeah. Fuck yeah,
I
bro.
yeah, I got everything, man. But I'm big into Cubans. Like I have a guy that kind of like he's back and forth, and I get some really legit shit. So
Let me tell you what he
okay.
smokes. Let me find this real quick here.
Not cheap though. I think cigars are probably more expensive than
Oh,
comics.
he doesn't smoke cheap, expensive cigars. He can't, dude. He
Yeah.
smokes factory smokes Toros.
Mm.
So, and he gets like a bundle of 20 for like $40. So
Yeah.
he would love basically anything I imagine that
Yeah,
you could get.
I'll send you some cigars for your father. He'll
And
enjoy them.
I actually the other day I bought him some really good peanut butter whiskey that he's got too right now. So,
Mm.
all right. That being said, Lord of Brooklyn says stop smoking. I don't know, man. That's a hard thing to do. That is a tough thing to do. It's definitely not easy. Did you see the new Vampirella Kickstarter?
Yes.
What did you think?
Well, when you're talking about that idea they have, it's like the blind boxes or whatever,
Yeah,
that
Dynamite. Yeah,
Dynamite stone.
they just
Yeah.
started it. It looks pretty dope. I mean, it
Well,
looks okay.
yeah, I got some inside look at behind the scenes type of stuff, and it's gonna be really amazing for anybody who's into yeah, either Vampirella or just Dynamite. You know how they roll. They really do the they have the dynamic forces, the certs, and everything is like very limited. And it's going to be interesting because they're doing medals for the first time on a lot of covers that were huge without the medals ever. You know what I mean? Like some of the Alex Frost covers and Linsner. There's just going to be some really, really amazing stuff coming out. And from what I've seen, a little taste of what's back there in their warehouse. You're gonna get original art, and everything comes with certs. That's what I love about Dynamite. They work with Dynamic Forces, and it's like old school. Like it reminds me of the '90s
Yep.
when they give you the certs and all that stuff, the hologram stickers on the bags and boards.
Yep.
So it's gonna be really cool. I've got a lot of that stuff, but I mean stuff that I've collected over the years. But when I was told that they were gonna be doing medals of stuff that was like super hot. Like there are books that they made I've seen go for $300-400, just regular, paper covers. And if they're gonna do a metal that's limited to 10, it's gonna be insane.
Nice. Lisa
Yeah.
Noble says she backed the original art blind bag. I gotta go. Let me. What is there? Let me see what there is here. Back this project. What do we got? Vampirella blind bag, 100. So this is a limited number. Are available of these incredible blind bags. Their content is a minimum of $250 in value, with some ranging 500 plus. Each bag includes 6 items: 1 Vampirella high-end book, metal or holofoil, 2 uncirculated archival issues. Wait, 2, 1 uncirculated archival issue of Lupicino's Vampirella 21 exclusive cover, never before available. 3 special Vampirella buyback book, a special buyback issue stamped and signed by publisher Nick Barucci. That's cool. So that's something that we talked about where it's really cool in cards. They do this thing where they will go buy old stuff and they'll stamp it as a buyback. Like Topps Baseball Cards does that. Garbage Pail Kids is doing that now. That's really cool. That's a good idea.
Wow.
4 Vampirella blank sketch cover. Some lucky few will have sketches by Ken Hazer. And 5 limited edition promo card. And 6 Vampirella 1 ash can with a mix of Mark Spears and Perillo covers. Super rare, hard to find. Wow. So you get 5 books, 6 books? Is that right?
Yeah, Ken Hayes is going to blow up a little bit because people are going to start, looking forward to pulling a lot of his original commission art out of those setups.
Each bag contains 6 items.
They're giving you a lot there. Yeah.
I might have to take a shot on that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Here's the original art one. Limited edition number of packs with a guaranteed Ken Hazer original art sketch cover included. Original connecting cover art. Amazing and unique original art opportunity. Ken Hazer has just drawn a few 4 comic connecting cover sketches, recreating an incredible Vampirella magazine #1 artwork on 4 sketch cover comics. Oh, I see.
Oh, that's for the $560 pledge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not getting that with the 150 pledge.
No, fuck
Like
no.
the 150 is like just random.
A regular Ken Hazer sketch, like
yeah,
on a sketch cover. I don't know, man. Is it worth the? I think it might be worth the extra $50, right?
yeah. I mean, it all depends on if the person that's buying it is big into Vampirella like that.
Hold on here. You gotta take a sec.
I mean, I look at it this way: if I'm buying something from an artist that I like, I don't give a shit what it costs. I'm gonna go after it.
All right, here we go. Let's take a shot at it. It's pretty easy. Boom. There we go. September 12th. Here's the other thing, you guys. Remember to check your email for all the backed projects that you've done. I just got these in the mail. The Flops Comics. He did 2 covers for this, I think. And I just got these in the mail. View pledge info. What's the pledge info on this? So I got two of the flops and one of the homage flops that he did. I hate how it's so hard to deal with this, man. They make it like a pain in the ass. All right, Carmilla Unbound. So I got that cover by Flops. And where's the other ones? I think there should be two more. I got that one, and there's another one he did for this. I'm just gonna find it. I'm starting to love the Kickstarter stuff, man. I'm finding more and more stuff there.
Yeah, and especially Flops puts out a good product, man. The guy who the artist, I can't think of his name right now, but he's got really nice stuff.
So let's see here. Where are they at on this? All right. 19 days to go on the Vampirella if you guys want any of that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna grab maybe one or two.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. I might have
It's
to
crazy though. It's coming out like right in the middle of all of this Mark Spears stuff. You know what I mean? I got a lot of money into that.
Yes, let's speak about
Yeah,
that.
I got a lot of money into that Mark Spears, and then I've already had my LCS talk to me about the Christmas ones now, and they're wondering how much am I gonna get into that for. So
Yeah, dude. There's just too much going on, man. It's pretty crazy. Eggplant says still waiting on my pre-code horror Kickstarter. Get your money back, bro. Get your money back. I think that's the way to go. Mark's got the Monster and the Wolf Kickstarter that's getting ready to start being fulfilled soon. He's got the Halloween cards that are going to be fulfilled after that. And the rest of those have already been filled.
remember, he's got the Monster and the Wolf, and then he's got the trading card stuff coming out as
this
well.
right here.
The Kickstarters. I really can't wait to get that stuff. I got the binders. I got everything. Like I got all into that.
I just want
Only thing I wish they would. I'm sorry.
I just want the comics. I love these cards,
Yeah.
but I want that, and I really want that because of the
Well,
jack-o'-lantern.
the incentive books. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's pretty dope cover right there.
Did you buy into it where you qualify for it, or
No, I stayed away from the card set, but I did get.
Yeah, I got big into it, so I don't know exactly what I qualify for because the Kickstarter is weird because like in the beginning I'll jump in at a certain point with the hobby box, the blaster boxes. Then I jumped back in and I started buying the binders because I wasn't sure if I wanted the binders. And then so now I had like to also create another account because at some point the first account you use kind of like tops off or whatever, and you got to recreate another account just to get more stuff. So that's the only thing I don't like about the Kickstarters, that they don't make it easy for you to go in and continue buying with one account.
I got. Let's see here. What did I get? Your play. I'm gonna see what I got on the Monster and the Wolf stuff because I totally forgot. I got the last 7 days cover. 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, 1G, 1I, 2H, and last 7 days cover. So I got 2 of those. Jesus.
Did you get any of the 3D covers?
I don't think so. Let me go back here.
Because I grabbed all the 3D covers. I grabbed he had something going on with a metal. I grabbed a couple of those, and I'm probably into it for well over, like maybe close to $2,000, but it's gonna be worth it because I got a lot of nice stuff out of all the different, every time I change my mind, I jump back in, I started grabbing more stuff. The thing is now, whoever's doing it, they have to make sure that I guess if I qualify for an incentive, they're gonna have to make sure that they they understand that I have probably 3 different accounts I created to keep buying in. So he did say that they're going to make sure that they connect whatever orders are going to the one address, and then tally up how much you invested under that one address. So hopefully I get the incentive I qualify for.
So I'm gonna see what I got here. I got last 7-day cover L2 LW2A. What's that? I got, so that one, is it that one? Yeah. I got that one. I got
I grabbed that ice cream one.
uh
That one,
LW2A2. I must have got
if I'm
2
not
of those.
mistaken, I think he's offered the ice cream one a second time around, but he changed the color, I think. Like a kind of like a second print or.
Okay, so I got 1A and 1B, 2A and 2B. I love that one right there. That one's so good. Same with that one. Those two are the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I would have got. I don't know if I got those. I hope I got those. I don't know if I did though.
Yeah, I know I bought the run like 3 times over, but like they have like variant covers for each issue.
Oh, I'm
So
so glad I got one of these.
what's that?
If you spend 500 or more, you get this cover and
Right.
cardstock. And I spent 500 or more, so.
Yeah, I think I have. Is that the same as this one? It's a little different, right? This is the
Yeah,
first
it's different.
Kickstarter.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
I think I passed on that only because I thought it was the same, just a different the trade was different, but looks like a little bit different art as well.
Yeah, he's looking straight at you rather than like down and away.
All right. So now I gotta grab one, I guess, when it hits eBay, which means that probably somewhere between $600 to $800. There goes that metal you just scrolled past it, which is really cool. I think what happens is there's going to be a background story for the monster.
That
So I
metal
guess they're
or
showing
that one?
how he died. Yeah, how he actually died when he was a regular guy alive. It looks like he was hung for whatever reason, and that's what the metal is.
It was, yeah. 3D, there's the 3D.
Yeah, I got all the 3Ds. I think there's only like two or three covers for the 3D, and you get the free 3D glasses. These are the original 3D glasses from the first Kickstarter. I don't know if they can see it here.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool though. I mean, they're regular 3D glasses, but yeah.
That one sold out. Which one is that one? Cover 3D1, 3D2. So those all sold out.
Yeah.
Cyber Monday cover. This cover is a new cover added for Cyber Monday. I don't know if I got that one.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of these.
Did you get the one that looks like a Garbage Pail Kid cover? There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grabbed one of those, which was like he did. I think they called it a Black Friday drop or whatever.
I got one. I think I got multiples of that. I should have got multiples of that, I thought. 2H. It's 2H. 1H is good too. 2G. Oh, 2H. That's badass.
I got the Tin Man. Yeah, the Tin Man. That's the other thing, man. I think I mentioned it to him once, or you probably when we were talking to him one time in the backstage. Remember I was asking if he was gonna do the Wicked of Oz.
Yep.
Turn his trading card set into an actual like a miniseries comic story. I would love to see that story play out because it's such a dark story, and it's such a popular story. You know, the original Wizard of Oz, and to make like a horror version of it would be so cool to see it like in a book, especially the way he writes and all his interior art and stuff. I was just bummed out that and I like Bright City, but they used all the covers already from the trading. I mean, not all of them, but a bunch of them on their variant covers. So it's like we were introduced to the covers without a story,
Yeah. I love 1B too.
Yeah.
1E and 1F. 2A
Yeah, I
and
got
2B are
that.
good. Those are both good.
Yeah.
That one's really good. Holy cow. 2F is
I
all
got
of these are good. I would have got more
yeah,
if I had more money at the time. Ooh, I didn't get
I got
3F. Oh my gosh.
you didn't get the Mad Hatter?
I didn't, I don't think.
Yeah, and then that's I think that's the Victoria girl that came out from FarleyCon. She's what I think that's what the storyline. I think that's her cousin, the guy she's in the picture on the cover with.
Yeah.
Where some were saying like he's got like the Blackula vibes, you know,
Yeah, hell yeah.
which is cool. Like again, you know, he can just keep going on with different parallel stories with all these different characters. He didn't even have to stay consistent just with Monsters. If you look at what he did, what he's doing now with Monster and the Wolf, that's a prequel to Monsters. So technically, he could just keep doing prequels of all these characters and give background stories on all of them before he ties them all in at some point. You know,
Yep.
that's why when some think that this is all going to kind of come to, I said it doesn't have to come to an end. He has like 1 billion characters that he's been drawing for how many, you know, for what 2 decades. You know.
Derek Neiman says the Mark Spears checklist has to be like 1,000 items by now. When the blind bags comes out, it will be. There's gonna be so many covers for those blind bags. I love his logo, his little skull logo. It's so good.
Yeah. I'm glad he's doing a cover with that logo for the Christmas blind bag, I believe. I think it's a glow in the dark too.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You know. So
that's super cool. Yeah, Lord Zero is still looking for the Mad Hatter from before. I didn't even get one of those original Mad Hatters. Those were super rare.
Yeah, me and Joe got lucky. We were at Huntsville and he had 2 copies of that and we were helping him set up. And as soon as we saw the 2 copies, we immediately told him like sold. You know, like please put it aside. I was trying to get one on eBay and they were going nuts already. And even though the original drop price was a little aggressive, but it still sold out right away. I think the original drop price in the foil was 200. And so the secondary market, they were already jumping around 500 when we went to Huntsville. So me and Joe, I said, I don't give a shit what I pay for it. I said, I just want a copy. And especially that I was there with him knowing I was going to get it signed. I was like, I'll pay whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's such a great cover. And then I have the original printing plate to it too, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, from the card set.
Yeah, I brought it to Huntsville to get it signed right there, which is pretty cool. 1 of 1 printing plate.
That's dope.
One of my favorite covers.
Yeah, that's cool as hell. All right. Let's see what else we got going on tonight. Let me find something really quick here. All right. Have you been hearing about what's going on with the DCU or James Gunn have you been following Peacemaker at all?
No, not a Peacemaker guy, so.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
So
I like John Cena, but haven't been following the Peacemaker.
There's a book that's gonna fucking just blow up again because she showed up in Peacemaker. Where is it? There we go. The White Rabbit has made her appearance in the DC before Marvel, which is crazy, even though, you know, it's a little different. It's basically the same character. So that
It was smart to throw out there right away.
Yep.
It's a cool character.
Yeah, I remember when the Marvel one was blowing up? Because everybody thought Taylor Swift was going to play that character. And DC said, hold my beer.
I'm tired that her name keeps coming up for shit. Like, She's got zero acting skills, and I don't want to see her in a Marvel movie. Please.
Everybody's saying hashtag camel toe. You can see like they added extra padding to the
Oh,
camel toe there.
it's part of her costume.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. Jesus Christ. Well, the
funny.
Peacemaker, isn't that like an R-rated thing? Like,
oh yeah, bro.
He does,
big time. It's like The Boys.
Yeah.
So, it's
She
meant to
looks
be
good.
funny.
She looks just like the fucking the comic.
Right?
Perfect. Yeah. And she's embracing it, so she's gonna have fun with it, which means she's gonna do a better job.
I think it's great. I wonder if that book is shooting up yet. Let's take a look.
Probably. I'm sure the people who are following big DC people who are following, her showing all that stuff, they're probably going crazy over the book by now. I'm just shocked that I haven't seen it at the LCS, like variant covers with her on it already. Well, that's the Marvel one, isn't it?
Well, this is that was a Marvel one, but this is the DC one. She really first shows up in issue number 1, but I think this is her first cover, right? Yeah, she shows up
the
here.
Dark Knight?
Yeah, Jana Hudson, White Rabbit. She shows up in Batman: The Dark Knight, New 52, number 1.
Yeah, and I have that book, not because of her, it's just because I was collecting The Dark Knight. I think David Finch was the artist. Wasn't he the cover artist for that?
Yep.
Yeah, I was buying it because of David Finch.
This book is
so I actually I have it, but guarantee that's going to be a probably $40 to $60 book, probably in another couple of weeks when people see more of her.
That's a great cover, but there's better covers too of her.
Oh yeah.
But that's
and again, she's going to be, she's got the look where they can do convention exclusives. Like, she's smoking hot already. They're probably, of course, once certain artists get a hold of the character and they do their twist on her, it's just going to be really popular when you see her on foils and Virgin covers.
Look at that one. That one's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Art.
As a matter of fact, I have that one. That was at my LCS. I grabbed a copy of that.
9.6 for $38.
Yeah.
Signed. Somebody picked that one up. These are all old, it looks like. That's a Marvel version of White Rabbit.
Yeah, that's early. You're going back to like early in the year, because some of those sales were like January.
Just trying to see.
But the July sales, look at the July sales. There's, I think, a couple there that are already up.
White Rabbit first and second cover. Where's the second cover? Let's see the second cover. I don't see her on any of those covers. Oh, there she is right there. That's a pretty cheesy.
I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see the, what is that? I hate bringing this up, but the Tidal Wave and the Fame don't do a sexy cover with her on it. unless DC already put the lockdown on them already.
I bet you they already have, dude.
I think so, because I went to one show and I didn't see anything DC on the table. Everything was more actor, like horror stuff and John Wick, a lot of Freddy Krueger and Jason, the Scream character. I didn't see any DC or Marvel stuff, but who knows?
Yeah. That's funny. Well,
maybe it's better they stick to something that's not going to get their asses thrown in court.
Yeah. Well, not only that, DC is on it's on a roll. Did you see this? Hold on here. This is from Rotten Tomatoes. Let me put this out. This here. All right.
Peacemaker was always in a weird place. People say he's a part of the DCEU, but he wasn't really. He was a part of this in-between universe of DC when there was nobody really, making sure everything was connected. And at a time when they were going to rewrite everything with the Flash. You know, we were kind of able to do whatever we wanted, and we had that brash ending, which I loved, was one of my favorite things in the whole season.
So if you remember at the end, well, you probably don't know this because you're not a Peacemaker guy, but everybody out there watching, if you remember at the end of Peacemaker season 1, it ends with him like getting angry. Superman, Batman, Flash, and Aquaman show up, and he's bitching at them for, you know, not getting there soon enough. Well, it was from the old DCEU, right? It's the Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, Momoa, and whatever that weirdo kid is. There was them, but he reshot that to be the new DC with the new Superman, Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner, and Hawkgirl, Kira. So
right.
It was actually pretty cool how they did that. So if you guys haven't seen that, you can go search that. I might have it. I'll see if I have it.
But it just didn't fit in with the DCU. And Peacemaker almost, you know, there's hardly anything that you need to change for him to slide very easily into the DCU. Same with Blue Beetle. They just kind of just fit in very nicely. But maybe we have to retcon a couple of things. But this was the big one.
So Blue Beetle is going to be in the DCEU, which is pretty interesting. Here we go.
Late, you fucking dickheads.
There you go. So originally, you can see the bottom DCEU, Superman, and then on the top he changed it.
Does the original have Gal Gadot being Wonder Woman?
No, she's not there. But
or she's not in it. No.
No, it's Momoa and the Flash kid. He talks to the Flash kid.
Right.
And then in the new one, it's Hawkgirl and Guy Gardner. So it's actually kind of cool that he did that. But it's kind of weird if you watch this. Listen to what they say. It's kind of weird.
Late, you fucking dickheads.
What a meathead.
Screw that guy. You know he tells people I'm a puke freak?
The peace.
Tells people I'm what? A puke freak?
I thought he said puke head, but
okay.
I don't know.
You know he tells people I'm a puke freak?
I don't even know what he says there. Puke freak?
I don't know.
I don't even know what the fuck that means. Somebody that likes people that puke?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he gets off at people throwing up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. He likes to get puked on. Yeah, there we go. He's like STO. What, he likes to get puked on? Yeah.
Didn't Peacemaker originally come from Charlton Comics? Like, he's not an original DC character, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I have like a second printing of that book.
Yeah, they did one in like the 60s, and then they did one in the early 70s, I think.
Yeah, like 10, 15 years later, they made a second one.
Yeah.
Second print. Same cover, too. Same art, same everything.
This is kind of cool. This is book Lovesick, but it's the Italian cover for it. Check this out. That's badass.
So like,
right there.
Yeah.
Who is it? It's Vecchio, Luana Vecchio.
God, something else I gotta chase down.
I know, right?
I have all those Lovesick books too. I didn't know there was
I can't even remember what was Lovesick for. Is it Image?
No, I don't think it was Image. I think it was isn't it like one of those Boom Studios or something?
Could have been
or
Boom, yeah. Could have been Boom.
I'm thinking it is.
Yeah. Yeah, Luana Vecchio is amazing.
That is nice.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
It's got skulls in it. I'm all for it. Lovesick was Image. Okay. All right.
Okay.
There we go. But not in Italy, it doesn't look like. Because I don't see Image on the cover.
Does that mean the original cover art is for sale in that picture?
Great question. Probably. It's a badass piece.
Maybe I should shut up. Just message the artist, right?
Yeah. Pulling Nate.
Before fucking the mesh
All right.
reaches out.
So there was Blind Adam. What up, Adam?
Hey, what's up, Bryan? What's up, John?
What's up, Adam? How you doing, buddy?
Can't complain.
Good.
So there's this guy that goes around, and I guess there's these wine bottles that you can buy that like he sketches on. Have you guys ever heard of this guy? His name is Sabet, Ali Sabet. I
haven't heard of the guy. I have heard of the wine bottles, though.
So he says, when I first started doing the Sabet treasure hunts a few years ago, never did I think it would lead to meeting so many wonderful people, creating such an amazing relationship, and put a smile on so many faces. Today, I was surprised again with an unexpected interaction with a blank canvas bottle in the center of it all. So I guess there's this wine called Blank Canvas, and he goes and he'll draw on the wine bottles and put them back in the store for people to go and find and buy them. Check this out.
That's cool.
Okay. Right? This is kind of cool.
Have you seen these before?
No, this.
That's
Oh,
blank
is that the guy who comes in and signs it?
Blank canvas?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's he came in and signed that one?
he did. That's an
awesome.
original.
So you're gonna take that one?
I'm going to take that one.
Do you want this one too, or just the one?
Yeah, I want that one.
Oh, you want both? Okay, so one to drink and one for collection, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I love it.
Have you heard of this guy before?
I have, but there was another person who came in a few months ago. She was like, "Oh, the blank canvas guy was just in your store. Like, did you know?" Oh, here, I'll just let you hold on.
Really? For real?
Yeah, for real, dude. And then they were trying to get the bottle. I guess like he posted it on Instagram of him doing it.
Uh-huh.
So they're like, "We came here to get it," and I was like, and they went over the aisle and they're like, "Oh, it's not there." So someone.
He doesn't realize he's talking to him right now, which is the funny part.
Oh, that's okay.
else must have bought it. I don't know how many he does it for.
He doesn't get in trouble for doing that, right?
I don't think so. No,
Oh, that's cool.
anything. You know, it's his. I mean, it's his company. Like, what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the whole gimmick. Is he leaves
Right.
it and then he goes and does it, and that's why the bottle's supposed to
It's
be.
not actually his company. Blank Canvas is his own company, and he's an artist.
Oh, it's not even his.
So
oh.
he just comes in here and he draws on them.
That's well. There you go. That's
He's
so
like,
cool.
yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought he was part of the Blank Canvas like comp. Oh, that's interesting.
No,
So he's just an
I
artist.
think they just did a collaboration together.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool though. Well,
Actually,
that's awesome. You got that.
Carter, I'm gonna gift this to you.
Are you sure, dude? No,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
I actually drew that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is that you? You're the
Yeah,
artist?
that's me.
Dude, that's awesome, bro.
I'm your local
I love that, dude.
neighborhood artist.
That's awesome, dude.
Thanks,
I love
man.
that. Dude.
I'm so
That's
grateful.
cool.
Yeah, I just actually did a collaboration with them where we did an event. He brought some wine. I got to draw on them, and
Have you done it? Have you done it before in here?
I
Because
did,
here,
I
there was
have.
someone else. I
It's
swear,
me.
like a month or two ago, some lady was like, "Oh, they posted on Instagram. He was in here."
Yeah,
like,
I
you
do
know?
my. It's called the Sabet Treasure
That's
Hunt.
awesome. Ollie?
Yeah,
Ollie?
Sabet. I go by Sabet online. Yeah.
All right. I probably will never open that. I'm gonna keep that for
That's
sure.
dope.
That's awesome, dude.
I give you a postcard too, so you can
Yeah, I
look it up.
appreciate it.
You mind if I post this interaction?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, go for it, dude.
Dope.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Right? That's
awesome
fucking
sauce.
super cool. Ollie Saw.
Hey, Brian, does it say where that's going on? Like where he's from, where he's doing that?
No, but here, look at his art.
See, I thought originally
New York.
what he was doing was putting. Oh, that's in New York.
It looks like it, right?
Oh, if that is, I got to start.
Hi, my name is Ali Sabet, and I'm a painter and a designer based in California.
Oh, California.
I've been painting for the
Cali.
past 20
Yeah.
years, and I'm excited to share some of my work with you. When I take brush to canvas, it's not just art. It's an act of channeling love and energy by donating my work to causes like UNICEF and Operation Smiles. I count myself incredible.
That's dope.
I would
wonder
love
where
to
the
find one of
store
those.
is.
Here at the store, and I grabbed one of my favorite wines called Blank Canvas because I get to draw on it. It's
Yeah,
literally
I
a
was
blank
wondering
canvas.
If you
So I
bought,
can
like,
draw.
can you order from the company and get one?
I don't know, dude, but this is super cool. If anybody knows where
That
the
would be-
store is at, let us know. Look at how cool that is.
Every time I do it, and typically I'll leave it here at the store for a Sabet treasure hunt. But today, I want to do something different. Gonna go ahead and pay for it.
Lucky you.
How's it going, man?
Good, good. You, man? Cool. Got it.
Omar Gara, please. Omar Gara.
Hello, man. Find everything all right?
Perfect.
Nice.
You like
got
that?
those glasses on, dude. I need to get some Google
Thanks,
glasses.
dude.
Hello, welcome back.
I like it because it's a blank canvas.
Yeah. You love me a blank canvas as well.
You gonna get John?
Yes.
You gonna get one?
Car run. You got it.
Here, this one's for you.
No, man. It's
No,
all.
no.
I can't really take it from my
No,
customer.
you can. It's a gift.
Thank you, sir.
No problem, brother. I appreciate it.
The guy has no idea.
He has no fucking clue, dude.
Yeah.
No clue. Wow. That's crazy, dude. There's another one sitting there because he brought two of them. He brought another one up, Cartier.
Mm-hmm.
Or whoever said it was. There's another one sitting there. Comics Embrace. Yeah, I think he brought the other one up. It's in his hand because he buys two of them.
I thought you were gonna say though, like the company that does these bottles, that occasionally there'll be one in a case or something, and different locations might get one randomly in a case, which would be cool as well.
It would be cool. Look, you can see him. Here it is again. That's just so cool. Here, look.
I can't walk by a blank canvas bottle of wine in a grocery store and not want to paint something on it. The event with blank canvas and my friend John from Rendezvous went really amazing at Burnt Crumbs. It's amazing that just painting on these bottles in grocery stores has created so many incredible relationships so far. I'm not going to stop now. I know some of you would love to have one of these, and some of you think I should stop because you think, I don't know what you think. Some people think that I shouldn't be tagging up wine I haven't paid for. But guess what? I'm going to go pay for it and probably gift it to someone. Let's go.
Crazy, dude. I just think that's a cool idea. I love shit like that. It's kind of like you ever see the guys that will like go around town and they'll post up. Oh shit! Hold on there. And they'll post up.
Original art.
Mm-hmm.
They do that in New York all the time. There's a guy that was he paid a guy who's not the artist to sit at a table in the city, and the guy asked him, "What are we charging for these?" And I think he was selling them for like $10. Like these little, they're small little framed pieces. And then it turns out people discovered weeks or maybe months later, the guy made some kind of a video, and then they turned out to be like damn near $1 million a piece, or 400,000. I'm sorry, like 400,000 for one. So then there's the guy that does paintings or spray paints on random places, and he's famous for that.
Yeah, Banksy. Look at this.
Yeah, Banksy. Yeah.
Do you usually paint like canvas, or is it like, I don't know?
A lot of canvas, a lot of paper. I do a lot of watercolor and inks.
Wow.
A lot of digital, so like what you're looking at is a digital piece.
Wow.
And yeah, my work's been shown in a lot of, not necessarily galleries, but auction houses, like global auction houses in China. And
Are those the meta glasses you have?
they are.
I knew.
I want to get me some meta glasses, dude. How much are those things?
$260.
How much?
They're about between $260 to like $325.
Oh, that's not bad. I can go pick those up.
And
look
dude,
those up.
I'm gonna say that they're the greatest thing on God's green earth.
Meta glasses.
I love the meta glasses.
From Ray-Ban, is that who it is with?
Yep. Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Greatest invention I ever had to use.
$300.
Yep.
Do they go like dark, like sunglasses too?
Yeah, there is a model that's sunglassy that does go dark. Those are the ones I have, I think.
Wow, they just look cheesy. The frames are terrible.
Yeah, I had a guy come to my cigar lounge asking if he can use my charger to charge his case. So what happens is the glasses sit in the case and you charge the case,
Yeah.
the sunglass case. And but you can get prescription as well. So he was telling me his were prescription. So I guess you can go to like a legit glasses.
Optometrist.
Yeah. What's up, Yi?
Hey, how's it going?
Brother?
Hey, what's up, bro?
It's going good, man.
Chilling. Are we all getting like meta glasses? Is that what we're talking about here?
No.
Sounds like Bryan is.
I want to get a pair, dude.
I highly recommend them.
Because you
I
can
read
record with them.
1984. I read 1984 too much to get these. So, and I probably do too many illegal activities to wear them. So,
Well, you're not recording yourself. You're recording other people.
yeah, but I don't trust anything that has internet access.
Yeah, record.
So the reason we're talking about this is because there's this guy that goes around. He's an artist, and he goes around and he signs these wine bottles, and then he'll just drop them back off in a store. Here he's at an event, but this is what he does.
I've seen this guy's videos on Instagram.
And
It's awesome. I like this. It's like consumer street art, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like he's totally like going into random stores and just tagging it up, right? It's awesome. And then he's taking it a step further.
He's using meta glasses to record this.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
did you check to see if there were any eBay sales of a fine, like a bottle?
Blank canvas. Let me check. Let's take a look here.
I wonder if somebody's found one and threw it on eBay.
Ollie Sabet.
Can you sell wine bottles on eBay? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if it's
I've
full
seen
of
guys sell
alcohol?
whiskey bottles. Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
No, I don't see any. Let's see if there's any. No. Maybe you might be
think
right.
what-
I don't think you can sell alcohol, right?
I thought I saw people selling like real whiskey and stuff like that. I think what happens is you have to
Have
when
to
you
do
go to
age
bid on that stuff. No, I think you have to hit one of those question things where it asks you make sure
If
you're
it's the same
21
thing
and
they used
older
to
or
have
something.
when they had porn on eBay, that you just had to hit an age verification thing. It's probably the same.
You're
thing
right.
with alcohol.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was, but
I've only sold empty beer cans on eBay, so I'm not really sure.
Derek, I'm not here to get the show back on the rails. Like, I just got finished with my session, so I'm gonna keep on digging in this rabbit hole.
Rabbit holes.
I fucking love shit like that.
Yeah.
That's super cool. All right. Let's get into F.O.C. really quickly tonight. There's a lot of really good books on F.O.C. tonight. And we got to go take a look at our boy Lefteros for his picks. All right. You got a Stan Sakai. Fuck Fairyland. Where's the list? Is it not up? Am I not seeing something? See our full uncirculated list. Oh, he must have not put one up. He doesn't have it up yet. All right. We go over to our boy Economics and Comics. Shout out to Billy. You got the Batman, Superman, World's Finest, Mark Spears.
oof, that's
Bizarro.
nice.
Yep. I like how he does these with the distressed old school look. And if you guys don't know, like, he's basing a lot of these off of like his favorite characters in the 70s and stuff. 70s and early 80s. Silver Age stuff. Yeah, that's badass.
Which explains the throwback uniforms.
Yep.
Oh, I remember Mark telling us about these. What I was most impressed was that he designed the DC logo himself on the top left corner.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what is this? Murakami, Be Not Afraid 4A Murakami. I mean, that's interesting. All right. Big Rig number 3 on F.O.C. Black Cat number 2. You got more. Oh, look at this Fuimara. Catwoman number 79. That's pretty good. That's really good. Holy shit. The seagulls and the way the whip is coming into the like foreground. That's an excellent cover. Panosian. We were talking about Panosian the other night and if he draws the best faces. And I think he's probably up there right now. He's probably number 1, right?
Frank Miller.
We're going to get into that later.
All right.
Yeah. Delato, Catwoman. That's interesting. Cemetery Kids Run Rabid. Cold Witch, A Tale of the Shrouded College, number 5. You got a nice little ice cream homage that they've been doing. Creep Show, Volume 4, number 1. This is a crazy cover. Look at this cover. All the people in the fucking washing machines.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Nice.
Daredevil, you got
bad
Bermejo.
Those Halloween mask covers are horrible.
Oh, they're fucking bad, dude. It's not even worth looking at, to be honest. I mean, only to laugh at. Look at how bad that is.
So I should be thankful right now, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's fucking terrible. You should be thankful. You're glad you're not seeing that.
Beautiful.
Oh, I can't wait to see people like robbing places with those masks on.
Yeah. Need to make like those pullover masks. Deadly Tales of Gunslinger, Raymond Gay, another Raymond. Ooh, that's amazing. Holy shit. Look at how good that is.
Good story, too.
Yep. Palmiotti, man. Killing it.
Oh, that's a sick cover.
That is sick. That's really good. Fiala. Death of Silver Surfer number 4. It's got a pretty badass Galactus cover. Dick Tracy, Robert Hack. Bjorn Barron's Catacomb of Torment.
That's that reprisal of EC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I buy all those. I can't keep up with them. They're coming out pretty fast.
They are.
Like,
I was buying all of them for a while, like when they first were releasing, but then now they're doing too many to like keep up with. It's getting too expensive.
Are you actually reading them, Yi? Do you like them?
I was reading them at first. I fell behind on it, but from what I've read, I am liking it a lot.
Yeah, because I got to read a few, like I said, but then as they were pumping them out faster and faster, I just have, like I have a short box full of them now.
I was enjoying the sci-fi one. That was that Cruel
Universe.
Or whatever it was called.
Yeah, they have catacombs. They have a couple, and that's the other thing too. They added a couple, so it's not just one or two. Now there's around 4 or 5 of them. So
I love this.
It was when I
that's
was reading
nice.
it at its most, I was probably following like 3 titles. Like Epitaphs from Abyss, Cruel Universe,
Universe,
and then I think I picked up the 3rd one to see if I wanted to add that to my pool, but I don't remember if I read that or not.
A lot of them are big time cover buys too, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's another
I don't
JTC
get this.
Godzilla.
I don't get this Godzilla stuff, man. I mean, Godzilla versus DC and
Godzilla versus Marvel. Like every
somebody was
character.
telling me it's kind of a goofy read inside, but the covers are cool. I mean,
it's that it's all these comic publishers jumping onto that hype train of Godzilla, like all those movies being like super popular, right?
why don't they just make a good Godzilla comic instead of making it goofy?
I don't know. I can't answer
I
that.
can't answer that, John. Unfortunately, I do agree with you though.
That doesn't look like the final image.
Those
That
fight
looks
everybody.
right. That
What's
doesn't look
up?
like the final image. It should have that distressed look around it.
Maybe it's not. I mean, well, it says the release date is 9/17.
So I don't think that's the final image. Yeah.
You're right. It isn't because it's incomplete on the bottom. There's a little empty box. On the bottom. Yeah.
Show all immortals Tula Lowtide. Look at this. That's badass.
Oh, that's very sick.
Crypto J Lee. That's a good. His last one was terrible, but this one's pretty good. The mushrooms.
He heard your comments last week, so he's like, I gotta do it better for Bryan.
Dan Mora does the corner box of Crypto. The Neil Adams homage.
That's pretty sweet.
All right, this book right here looks unreal. This Marian Heretic. Have you guys looked at this at all? Sister Marian is a witch hunter, a mother superior, and a heretic. Guided by goddess of the church, refuses to acknowledge. It says here, Sister Marian is a witch hunter, a mother superior, and a heretic. Guided by a goddess, the church refuses to acknowledge. When the Holy Father Church brands her order blasphemers, Marian strikes a dark bargain to become their personal enforcer. As she delivers murderous judgment night after night in the city of Vespers, she can feel her soul fracture. But what can she do with the lives of her sisters at stake? Acclaimed writer Teenie Howard and artist Joe Jarrow launches a provocative new take on nunsploitation religious horror. All of these covers are really good too.
That synopsis sounds awesome sauce.
Wait until you see the Frizen. Look at this Frizen right here. Holy shit. That's good.
Oh shit. That's pretty badass.
And it looks, she has a little bit of it.
Go ahead.
Doesn't it have a little bit of a Ariella, the warrior nun type of look to it? Do you remember that character?
Excuse me,
I think
John,
it was.
also has a bit of vibe to it too.
I want to say that was an Arctic Press or something, or that made it back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, that's a fucking cool book right there. That's a cool cover.
Yeah.
They did
I wonder how much that OA costs for prison. Since it's like, what is that, a new title? Yeah. So that could probably be relatively affordable.
New Gods. Nightwing. That Nightwing cover right there is good. I like that. It's a shadow. This cover is fucking terrible. Holy cow, is this cover terrible.
Oh no, what are you talking about, dude? You gotta buy like 10 of these because like 20 years from now, like, or 5 years from now, like no one's gonna have it, and then people are gonna want it. these are exactly the type of books that like fucking no one buys, and then like become like $50 to $100 later.
What
Like
would
look at
make
all
you
the
want it?
other.
What would make you want it? What's gonna change 10 years from now that I'm gonna want that?
I'm not saying you're gonna want
The
it, but
value? The value?
no, but there's an audience that likes these covers or whatever,
Oh,
especially like
yeah.
these night. That's what I'm saying. Like, look at all the other Nightwing, swimsuit issues or whatever you want to call them. Like, they do well.
I don't think so, dude.
Dude, they go for like $50 to $100. Like,
No
look up one. I
fucking
don't know
way.
any of the issues off my head.
No way.
I'm telling you, they sell stupid. Like, it's.
Because everyone wants that Nightwing ass, man.
I think you're thinking of the Dan Mora Nightwing issue covers.
I mean, $15-$20 for.
I think you might be thinking of the Dan Mora books. That's a beautiful Putri variant right there too. Just a.
But I'm
B
saying,
cover,
like,
sold for
but still,
$39.
like those $4 or $5 covers or whatever. People are still buying those for like $20. I don't know those release dates because I don't follow DC that much.
Look at that. This book is just a B cover and it sells for that much?
How much, bro?
$39.69. What issue is that? 54.
Yasmin Putri.
54.
Power 69.
Variant. 39, 45. Wow. 50, 44, 49, 9/8, 200.
Oh, wow.
See, these are the Dan Mora covers right here. No, that's Putri right there. 90, 200. So Putri stuff is selling for a ridiculous amount. All of that stuff is. That's the only one that's not selling. Hold on. There's another one of those stupid freaking Nightwing swimsuit variants. Damn, dude. That's crazy for that book. Anyways, that cover's still fucking garbage. Gives a bad name to pumpkin jack-o'-lantern covers. There's a Delato cover that's supposed to be coming soon. No Man's Land #1. All right, there is a pinup Apocalypse variant. A couple variants we'll be talking about in a second for #6. There's that terrible. This Alex Ross. This is a bad Alex Ross too. No offense to Alex Ross because he's the GOAT, but that's pretty.
You said
pretty
you don't like
shitty.
that?
No, it's terrible. You like that?
Yeah, I do actually. It's a little different than his normal.
Look how bad her face is.
Yeah, well, she's got to look different. That's the thing, If all his girls look the same, then he tries to give them their own unique look.
Wookie Fodder says Bryan is just mad because he isn't facing forward. I'm not a fan of that one. Okay. One of the worst fucking covers of the F.O.C. And there's a lot of them. Frank Miller. Did you guys see the interview with Todd, Jonathan Glapion, the writer, I believe of this, Daniel Henriques, I believe. They were on like comicbook.com podcast and they were talking about this and they were trying to glaze Frank Miller about how great this cover is. And you could tell it was just like hard for them to say it. Like, oh, that cover is so good.
Believe it or not, though, I guarantee you it has something weird, interesting about it, though. I don't know what it is, but it's
Unfortunately,
is
Frank's
that
stuff has
is
not
that
been what it's
is she cut?
used to be
Is
for
she
years.
cutting their heads off with an oversized scissor? Is that what that is?
I guess.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
can't even
it's
really
a
tell
scissor.
that. Like, I mean, where are their bodies?
I never thought I would say this about my boy Frank Miller, but I'm thankful I can't see what's in front of me right now. Because I
Yeah.
think I'd be fucking scared and shit.
But if you could see, you might go blind again.
True that, true
I mean,
that.
obviously he's not doing his own coloring and stuff. Do you think that's maybe where it kind of goes a little wrong?
No,
it's
I
not
think
it's not doing his artwork justice. Like maybe it needs to be a little darker.
no. I think
Figure drawing says that Frank has major physical limitations. Cut an OG some slack. No, put down the pencil, Frank. Like,
no one's saying that he can't be involved in the comic industry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he could be even as lazy as like, oh, I did some outline sketches, and then someone else fills it in. You know?
yeah, it's bad. It's
It just
ruining
seems
his
in the last 2
legacy.
years, unfortunately, the dude's work is getting worse and worse. And I know he's got health issues now. But I think every now and then, every cowboy has to, really take a long, hard look and say, okay, it's time to ride off into the sunset.
This is a kind of cool. There's two really cool Star Trek covers. The Red Shirts number 3A cover is really good.
Dude, I hope one day I get to see Bryan buy a fucking Star Trek book.
Well, it might be soon because wait until you see the 1 in 10.
Wait, what? Brian's gonna buy a Star Trek book?
Nerd.
How damn!
That's all I want to say. Like when you do,
I haven't done it yet, but
I know.
might have to.
I'm getting it ready.
I might have to. That's a cool Storm variant right there. Oh my God, look how bad this is. Marvel, what are you doing? It looks like she has fuzz on her chin.
There's no space between her eyebrows and her hairline.
Just a carpet mesh
Really
drips.
fucking weird.
God, that's terrible. So that is rough. Oh my God, they just keep getting worse. Oh my God, bro. This might be the worst cover week for F.O.C. ever. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Ooh, that's cool. Thor cover for
Ooh,
two.
I guess I'll be able to save some money this week.
I know, right?
One book this week I took notes to buy later, and that was The World's Finest by Mark Spears.
Vampirella. All right, this Venom Black, White, and Blood cover is fucking awesome. That is super cool. The other covers. I'll have to go check out the other covers. There's a couple other good ones, I believe. That Eric Larson's rough. Look how bad this. Speaking of guys who maybe need to start thinking about putting the pencil down, Eric, man, what happened? He used to be one of the best Spider-Man artists ever, next to Todd McFarlane. Like his Spider-Man run after McFarlane was so good, but this is rough. It looks like
he's out of practice.
Yeah, it looks like Venom is just in the same pose that he always puts Savage Dragon in, and
that leg pose is weird to the body. You know what I mean? Like, how's his legs extending out like that and his body like floating forward?
Is that his impression of a Frank Miller cover?
If it is, I'll buy it.
Jesus. That's just rough, dude. All right. Moving on. We have a couple more books I want to talk about. Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa. That's interesting. Witchblade number 14. Got a Raymond Gay cover. Wonder Woman Mark Spears. Let's bring this up. This one isn't finished either, you can tell.
It's that the 70s
Yep,
Linda Carter look.
totally. And this cover
Yeah.
would have been excellent. This is a Yasmin Putri cover, but her face is kind of off. The rest of the cover is really fucking good, but there's something off with her face. I love how she's got the little cheetah pulling her lasso, the jack-o'-lanterns.
It looks almost like breaking her neck or something.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Nakayama foil.
Real quick, Brian. Somebody sent me a message. It says share this Marian Heretic Suspiria 1
I
in
haven't got there
25.
yet. I haven't got there yet.
Oh, you haven't got there
No,
yet?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm
I'm
saving
sorry.
it. X-Men number 22, Joshua or Sway. This is a Sway cover for Psylocke.
Mm.
That is fucking beautiful. That's a really good Psylocke cover. All right. Variant wise, 2 Suspiria variants this week. This Absolute Wonder Woman is really off-putting, and I don't know what it is. It's Jay Lee. Maybe it's her neck, but that's just a weird looking Wonder Woman cover.
Yeah.
Look at her hand.
It's
Fuck.
like almost alien.
Yeah.
The neck is way long.
Yeah. Okay, this is a 1 in 25 right here. Megan Hetrick for all new Spider-Gwen. Ghost Spider number 2. It's kind of cool.
Nice.
I love the coloring on it. There is more. Do this. Okay, here we go. All right, where's Hood? We need Hood to talk shit about another one of the worst covers you're ever gonna see. Amazing Spider-Man Torn number 1 with Miss Piggy as Spider-Man.
Ah, Jesus Christ! What? I think is this the week I come on? If I have to be thankful that I'm blind? What the fuck? Come on, Marvel. And what's up with doing the
Is that going to
Muppets
be
variants?
Is that going to be a below book of the week?
It says not final cover, so hopefully it'll get better. Oh, God, dude. That's bad. So
I've not seen one book that made me wish I could see yet this week. What up with that?
all right. Let me see here. Booby books, more booby books. Black Cat number 2, Greg Land 1 in 50 is terrible. Can't believe they used that as a 1 in 50. Captain Planet, the Planeteers number 5 has a good Christian Ward 1 in 15. All right, Jay Stevens 1 in 10 for Catacomb of Torment number 3. Nice little homage, old school homage. Jay Stevens cover.
I've got all of those so far. I really like those.
Yeah.
But I like that they're cover homages of the original Golden
Yeah.
Age books.
Yeah, I agree. This Creep Show 1 in 10 is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is. Oof.
Yeah. Here is the 1 in 25 of Spawn, Shirley Johnson. Number 3, the 1 in 25 Frank Miller black and white, which is just as bad. But the color makes it worse. I'll admit that. And it's different heads. Oh, that's because McFarlane drew them. That's why these are better. Because McFarlane drew them.
Yeah. I was going to say, it looks better for some reason, and it's because it's a different artist.
Yeah, it's McFarlane drew the heads.
So it's a collaboration, right?
Yeah.
It's like Frank Miller and McFarlane?
Yeah.
Okay. See,
That's what
that
it
one
looks
I would
like.
get.
Maybe.
That'd be nice for a double signature, too.
Yeah. All right, this is a 1 in 25 for Emma Frost, which is kind of interesting. Annie Wu variant. Like she's Elvis. See if that has any legs. Exquisite Corpses has a couple of good variants. We've talked about. We showed already. The Scotty Young second printing, 1 in 25. Fantastic Four #2. G.I. Joe has the 1 in 20. Oh, there's actually a couple of good ones. The 1 in 25 is good, though. All right, that's badass. Ghost Pepper has a couple of good ones. We already showed this, but this I got to talk about again because it's so good. The Godzilla as Iron Man. I love that.
Is that Godzilla, or is that supposed to be the isn't there a Godzilla that's like he's kind of like a robot?
Yeah.
Mech.
Mechazilla.
Mechazilla, yeah.
Marvelized Iron Man Zilla variant.
Okay, so it is Godzilla.
All right, here's the updated artwork. Okay, that makes sense. So it just was a wrong picture. There's the updated artwork. It looks so much better, dude.
Yeah, much better. Supposed to look like a worn out trading card, right?
Yeah. From the 90s.
Yeah. Much better.
All right, where was I? Okay. Suspiria first variant. This is the 1 in 25 for that Nun book. It's a Suspiria cover.
Really nice.
I like that one, but I'll show you one I like better. And Yee's not here to give me shit about it, so I'll give myself shit. Hold on here.
There's nothing better than a sexy nun.
1 in 10 Star Trek Suspiria variant.
Nerd!
That is. Isn't that freaking good?
Yeah. Definitely has a crazy like horror effect to it. See, I don't collect Star Trek books either, and I'm definitely gonna grab that.
Right?
That's really nice. Yeah.
Damn, that's good. That's so much. Both those covers are really good for those Star Trek books. I really love this Star Wars Insider glow in the dark cover. Stormtroopers as skeletons and Darth Vader as a skeleton.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, glow in the dark.
Is that incentive or is that just
It's called the Cover C glow in the dark variant.
All right.
Yeah, that's badass. And then there is more. Here's the 1 in 20 black and white Frizzen, which is even better than the color. It's like a kind of like almost like a spot color a little bit, maybe like a gray tone. Man, that's fucking awesome. Damn. Love it. Okay. Lozano, 1 in 25 for Ultimate Spider-Man #21 is going to be a monster.
Yeah, that's good. Yep.
Really fucking good.
This is the guy that was doing the Supergirl DC covers, right?
Yep. Did the
like Supergirl 1.
The swimsuit issue that came out this week.
I'm talking about the one that blew up really big when it first
Supergirl.
dropped.
Yeah, where she's blowing the bubbles.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
Lozano's
Talented artist.
beast. Top 5, in my opinion. Cover artist right now. Panosian, Lozano, Mercado, Mark. And then either Suspiria or Sveta, in my opinion.
Definitely Sveta. Because there's like, I don't even really collect anything that Sveta works on, but I buy the covers because of the artist. Yeah, Seth is definitely a top. But you'd have to make a top 10. There's too many artists out there to do just a 5.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. All right. Brett Hess says, I pre-ordered that Lozano a month ago. I love it. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a 1 in 25 too. It's going to be a monster. There's more though. Hold on, you guys. Look at this 1 in 25 Raymond Gay variant for Witchblade number 14. That one's pretty dope. It's a virgin. And there's more. Hold on. I got more. Look at this Wonder Woman Danielle Siempre variant. Siempre. That's
That one looks
wicked.
interesting.
Yeah. And yeah, this looks way better with the finished card art. Way better.
Mm-hmm.
The blue.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. That looks so much better. Here's a 1 in 25 Wonder Woman. I haven't seen this one. It's okay. I don't dislike it. I like it. The Sway is going to have a 1 in 50 of that Psylocke. And then this is another good Psylocke cover. It's like the NetEase Mystic Mayhem one. Same people that do Marvel Rivals. I guess it's a new game.
Right.
And then for Hood, a Stitch variant.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mama!
Little X-Men 100.
Yeah. I love that.
Those have the Stitch books already dropped? Because I haven't seen any of my LCS unless they
think
sell
so.
right away, and I'm just missing all of them.
I think so. I'm pretty sure. Hold on here. All right. It's time to get into it. I might have to bounce here for a couple minutes in a second, but let's get into it.
I got at you, McClay. I hope this makes your comic book drama, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the into the
But let's get down to business.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Have you guys been paying attention at all to the PITT Omnibus craziness that is going on right now over on the ComicGate world? This is crazy. So, yeah. So they've been trying to get this PITT Omnibus made for fucking years. And, you know, Dale Keown is one of the greatest comic artists ever. He's one of my favorite all-time comic artists. And he doesn't do a lot of stuff. And he just wants to, it seems like he just kind of wants to hang out with his buddies and just, you know, do what he wants these days. But they can get this PITT Omnibus going and they can raise some money for him, right? Because, you know, he could use a little bit of extra income in his life right now as he's getting older, as, you know, most of us can. And people would buy the PITT stuff, right? Which is a big deal. And so basically the story is that a couple of years ago, Dale and a couple other guys, there was talks about them, a couple early CG guys were going to put out this PITT Omnibus. The guys that were working on it with them were, Dale kind of felt like, it sounds like Dale felt like they're kind of douchebags and kind of didn't want to work with them. So he just said, I'm not going to do it. He ended up doing a show. He does this show with Mandy Summers, who is another, you know, like content creator slash comic book writer over in the ComicGate world. And he took a liking to her. They started making this content. They have this show that they do every week, multiple times a week. And Dale just kind of finally convinced her after years of saying, you should just do it with me, convinced her to do it with him. And so the PITT Omnibus is coming out. Well, it's going to be crowdfunded and they're working on it. Well, back in the day, in the mid 90s, Michael Turner did a PITT sketch, right? And Dale Keown loved it so much that he traded an original Hulk cover, I believe, for it. And so this is one of Dale's, I guess, favorite PITT pieces of artwork that he's ever seen, that he just loves it. And so he's going to use it in the Kickstarter. And people are starting to give him shit for doing it, right? And guess who's one of the people that's giving him shit? Our good old friend Dan Fraga Boom, who had a huge falling out with CG a couple of months ago that we talked about. It was very interesting, and it's just war over there. Dan Fraga says, Mike would never approve of this. Turning a trading card done as a trading card into a cover wasn't the job when he did it almost 30 years ago. Dale owns the art, but is using a dead man's name to sell a book. Before you go on and say, you don't speak for Mike, Dan, I'll get folks who do involved. So it sounds like he's going to go get the people at Aspen involved. Well, what's interesting about this to me is, isn't Aspen using a bunch of old Michael Turner art to do a lot of stuff? I feel like they've done that.
Actually, that's their bread and butter.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And I don't have a problem with that. It sounds like Dan Fraga is just butthurt because they booted him from ComicGate. Now, I'm a Dan Fraga fan. I'm a big Fraga fan, you know.
I heard Fragger's got a good butt.
Yeah, so like he's pissed off. So this was the original post that Mandy Summers put out. She said, "Get ready, guys. The beast is almost here. PITT Volume 1 launches this Friday." And 44 Numbskull just finished the colors on a Michael Turner cover. We've got some great surprises coming. Well, if you read some of this stuff in the comments, it's crazy, right? This guy says he's using art of his character to help sell a collection of his work. This has nothing to do with you, Dan. Finish your book instead of minding other people's business. Dan says, if all you have is finish your book, you'll be happy to know that's what I'm doing. As far as other people's business, Mike was one of my best friends. He was the best man at my wedding. So in a way, I do feel this has something to do with me because I protect my friend's name. If you guys don't remember, Dan was the guy who went up to the other artist at that con and threatened to fight him. You remember me playing that video a few weeks back?
Yeah, I remember that very fondly, actually.
And they used to be friends too. So, like, no offense, Dan, but it sounds like you really don't care about your friends, man. Like,
and it's not like it's being used in poor taste. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like PITT was such a huge. I mean, I loved PITT when it was out, man. I couldn't wait to get the next issue, and I think this is going to be just huge. You know, having a Mike Turner.
And here's this one. One guy says, I don't know. I never knew Mike Turner, but if I pass on and someone wants to use my art for a cover piece that I already did for them, they'd have my blessing. I would consider it an honor. Most artists don't get the privilege and aren't remembered for years after their passing. Fraga says, the point is, I did know him. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Like, this looks so bad. So freaking bad, man.
He sounds like he has a problem with everybody, though. It's like,
dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Hold on.
I guess it's not hard to get in a problem with the dude.
It gets worse. Hold on here. Wait till you see this.
Wait, it gets worse than that?
Yeah, it gets worse. All right. So this, it says here, Dan Fraga recently spoke for Michael Turner, whose art is to appear on a Mandy Summers PITT trade paperback. Shane Davis and Ethan Van Sciver believe that Dan Fraga was trying to start drama to interfere with, I don't know what, Mandy Summers. Dale states he traded a Hulk piece for Michael Turner's original art because he loves the piece and needed it. Here's Dale Keown talking about it.
Speak for Michael. I mean, to me, that's what's really fucking scummy.
Yeah,
Even if you were friends, it's still scummy as fuck.
Yeah, like they're the ones bringing it up.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like I never would have. The only reason I'm using this cover, because it is literally, in my opinion, the best depiction of PITT I've ever seen. Of any artist who's ever drawn him. It's like literally my favorite. That's why I have the original. I traded a Hulk piece for this.
I'm gonna replay this
'Cause
so
I
you guys
needed
can
it.
hear it. Okay, out there.
It
Hold on
is
here.
beautiful.
Here we go.
Speak for Michael. I mean, to me, that's what's really fucking scummy.
Yeah,
Even if
because-
you were friends, it's still
Right.
scummy as fuck.
Yeah.
Speak for Michael. I mean, to me, that's what's really fucking scummy.
Yeah,
Even
because-
if you were friends, it's still
Right.
scummy as fuck.
Yeah, like they're the ones bringing it up.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like I never would have. The only reason I'm using this cover, because it is literally, in my opinion, the best depiction of Pitt I've ever seen, of any artist who's ever drawn him. It's like literally my favorite. That's why I have the original. I traded a Hulk piece for this because I needed it.
It
in
is
my life.
beautiful.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is beautiful. I mean,
is-
your colors,
It is a cover, and I'm not even finished tweaking.
speak for Michael. I mean,
Isn't that crazy, dude?
Yeah.
This is nuts. This is really nuts, man. So basically, it continues though. Hold on, there's more. So Fraga gets into it with Ethan Van Sciver, right? So
Okay, let me get comfortable.
hold on here. So
So
Fraga
you
put
go
this
with
out.
this?
He put out the image. And then Fraga says, somebody says they should pay the estate. The cover is a new project and a new contract unless they bought the full publishing rights. Fraga says, it's work for hire. I've already talked to the estate. Nothing that can be done other than highlight what a scumbag move it is. Okay, so that's what Fraga said. He's calling Dale Keown and Mandy scumbags for using this. So Ethan goes, cool, we win, you lose. Hell, if it was any good, I would reuse your Cyberfrog 2 cover, Dan, because it sounds like Dan did a cover for Ethan, and him and Ethan are beefing right now. And Ethan's like, I'll use your cover just to fucking piss you off. And he goes, I would use it, but it sucks. So back to this. So somebody asked Ethan, which was the Fraga cover? I don't remember any. And Ethan says it was from the original 90s series, right? And he keeps answering stuff. Fraga says, this is crazy, you guys. Let me catch my breath here. Sucks so much. The cover sucks so much that you put it on your toy packaging. You chose my art to represent 90s Cyberfrog. You're a joke. I helped you in the 90s like your editor did after you banged her. You deserve everything that's going to happen to you. Have fun at your baseball game while not drawing your late book. This is me, the kettle, calling the fat ass pot black. Holy shit, dude.
That's rough.
Saying that he banged his editor. Ethan banged his editor. Is he saying that he banged his editor in the 90s to get Cyberfrog done?
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think Mr. Fragile Butt is applying, man.
Holy cow, man. Fraga's on crash out mode, man. Be ready, you guys, because he is on full crash out. And it sucks. It sucks, dude.
It's stupid. It's cringe, you know.
How crazy is this, dude? The community drama in the art world is nuts. It is nuts.
And the fact
and it's
and the fact he's going back and forth with like really hardcore legit artists, you know, like Ethan Van Sciver is a real legit artist, man. And he's going back and forth with these guys over this shit.
well, Dan's a really legit artist too. I'll give it to him. You know, he's
Yeah,
a really
of
legit
course,
artist. Old school,
Yeah.
You know, awesome entertainment and Image back in the day with Rob Liefeld and you know, part of that early Michael Turner crew. You know, he's right. He was there with Turner in the beginning, and like I believe Joe Benitez and Morant Michaels and Danny Mickey.
That's the whole crew.
Yeah. I don't know if Ethan married his said editor. I don't know if that's the case. If that's the case,
That's not that might be. I mean, he's been with the same chick forever, so.
oh man, this is so crazy, dude. This is so crazy. And you know what it is? This guy's comment right here is right. He goes, Dan, you're a soft-handed woman. Estrogen is oozing out the top of that cantaloupe you call a head. And he's kind of right because saying to Ethan, "Oh, you only got big because you banged your editor," is something that, no offense, women, it's female mindset right there. Like, that is a low blow that I don't think men would usually throw at each other. And it's like, whoa, holy cow, dude. It's crazy. So this is continuing to just go crazy. It's still going on all over. People just wanting to get a PITT Omnibus, you guys. That's all it is. We just want the damn PITT Omnibus. Put it out. Yeah, that you're right, Kilda Corey. The expression is catty. It's very catty. So
Yeah, they need to hurry up and put that out because I have to get that with the Michael Turner art.
Yeah. So we'll see.
And when you stepped away, I was just telling the chat. I get it. Del Keown loves Michael Turner, and he says it's the best rendition. But I did say Mike Deodato Jr. does a killer PITT as well. They did a crossover with Hulk.
Yeah.
That Deodato was the artist, and Deodato is, like I said, he's a beast. So I mean, if anything, let's see a little bit of Deodato on PITT if it comes out. You know.
Shout out to Lisa Noble, one of our few female viewers. She said this whole shit is feminine.
Yeah,
it is. It totally is. It totally is, man.
Just a fact.
So, man, just crazy stuff. So that's continuing to go on. There's just more coming out of that day by day, which is crazy. But don't worry, the ComicGate drama has not finished yet.
Like, there's more CG stuff?
Yes. Have you guys heard of this character called the Blue Shift? Any
I have.
Ripverse fans out there? You've heard of the Blue Shift?
Yep.
What is the Blue Shift, Adam?
Okay. I've heard of it. I'm drawing a blank.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what the Blue Shift is. The Blue Shift is a new character that is coming out from Eric July's Ripverse publishing comic company, right? And let me show you this character and show you why that there is a problem with it. Here it is. So here's the Blue Shift. Looks kind of familiar, just a little bit, right? Kind of looks like Flash.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a Flash, right?
Yeah.
Right? So here's the name of the hero. Shout out to Carol Brown. She's great. Let's see here. It says here, at the heart of Ripazine number 5 is Blue Shift. An early years tale about Zephyr Arland, a kid with a heart of gold, a knack for jumping the gun, and a secret that keeps him moving faster than most can blink. Written by Ripverse creative manager Andrew Rodriguez, illustrated by Edu Souza, and powered up in color by Andrew Kramer, and with the voiceover for Zephyr done by none other than Jason Griffith, an iconic voice of Sonic and Shadow the Hedgehog. This short story captures the challenge of fitting in when you're clearly built for more. Zephyr's first day at a normal school might feel like a crawl to him, but he'll soon find him in situations where speed, instinct, and quick thinking are the only things that keep him ahead of the curve. Okay, so here we go.
My name is Zephyr Arland, and I'm doing something stupid. My family? We've got a secret, and I've never been allowed to attend normal school before now because of it. Mom and Dad say high school can be a bit of a culture shock, but how bad can it really be? After all, getting up to speed is something I do best. I know they're worried, but I can be careful. Only time will tell if this is the worst idea ever.
Oh, sparks and bolts!
Or the very best idea ever. I can't help but wonder, though, can I be something more? I guess we can give this a tryout.
There you go. The Blue Shift. Well, obviously it's getting a lot of drama because, hold on here.
There's a lot going on there that I'm feeling like I'm getting some Peter Parker vibes,
Right?
and you know what I mean, like the character being in high school and that they had a little redhead and the blonde girls in a backdrop there, and
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the problem. Here's what's getting even more issues now. Is there was a character called Blue Shift that was created back in 2020, right? It's a female, but it's a speedster.
right.
And it looks like there might be an issue. So the original person who came up with it looks like he reached out to Ripverse Comics, and they're in talks. He said, I have no intention to allow anyone to steal anything from me. Don't worry. My character and the related copyright belongs to me. I worked hard on the comic, and it doesn't matter to me if it made 100 sales or 100,000. I do want to be sure there is a real problem before I panic. He says there's been recent confusion about one of our characters, Blue Shift. We have not given any other publisher permission to use our characters. Blue Shift will appear again in Cascade Part 2. If you'd like to explore Blue Shift's story, check this out. So we'll have to keep our eyes on this. I think this is a bigger deal than it just being very similar to The Flash, because there's a lot of speedster in comics, I would think, right?
Right.
That's
Yeah,
not
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the whole thing too, they're using the exact same name, no?
Yeah.
The blue, yeah. So
Yep.
So that's a problem. Well, we'll
Wo-
have to keep our eye on it.
Wookie Fodder is asking an interesting question. I don't know if you want to read it.
What did he say? Is Epic Nation in this drama alert? He is back. I heard he's back. I heard he's.
Yeah.
Was he at
There was a
Terrificon or
definite
something like
sighting
that?
at the New York anime show that's happening this weekend.
What? Say it again.
He was set up in some capacity at the New York Anime Fest.
Yeah.
He's going out to the Javits Center this weekend.
Selling comics?
Not sure what he's
No.
selling, but I know my buddy did.
No, I could.
My business
I could tell
partner
you what he was
sending me
selling.
texts and posting to his Facebook all day long about
What
it.
up, MJ? What was he selling?
He was set up fully with a full table of Lafufus, which is actually Labubu, that popular what is that? Pop Mart,
Yeah, the
you know,
the fuzzy
the little fuzzy
dildos.
characters. And so that seems to be the entire table was Labubus, and also he had like the comics he had on his table were Labubu like tidal wave books, where and I think it was Nemesis Prime who had a video that was that showed up on Instagram of him walking through the con and passing by his table already recording. And when Epic saw him right away, he was like, he started to record Nemesis, which is pretty funny. I think that might be it.
Not expecting you. What's up? Good.
Wow. I'm surprised Nemesis
I'm-
didn't say anything to him.
I'm surprised that he was standing there alone and he didn't have his little bodyguard with him.
Right?
I was gonna say, where's his bitch boy?
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's not a Comic-Con. It's this anime thing. Show is not really. You're dealing with different
Yeah.
people at the show. It's not like they're gonna notice him right away.
Yep.
So I'm sure if he walks through a comic show, he's probably gonna have his little task force following him.
Wow. That's terrible. Are they actually real Labubus or are they Lafufus?
I don't know. See, the fact
the
the fact that he's involved, who knows? It's 50-50.
And a bunch of tidal wave books.
Yep.
That's interesting. Well, I'm not
Well, I'm sure
surprised.
we'll hear more about it at some point because
Yeah.
if he's popping up there, and I'm starting to see the Labubu show up at small Comic Cons. I'm sure they'll be at New York City Comic Con. Now I
They're
don't know
gonna
if
be all over the place.
well, yeah, they'll definitely going to be with dealers because I've seen a lot of dealers selling Labubu. So I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't try to slide back into shows with that stuff. But
Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's funny, dude. That's ridiculous. Speaking of Labubus, those things are getting so big and become such a big deal that they're talking about them on like CNN and shit. I don't know if you guys saw that. They're talking about.
This I saw.
Yeah.
you know what's going to happen with that? What I think it's going to wind up being so popular, they're probably going to get their own cartoon, like the whole like Teletubbies type of thing or some type of show.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't imagine whoever the guy who created that stuff is not gonna like, entertain all that stuff, try to make all his money while he can.
Yeah, here we go.
Call Pop Mart
Sure,
CEO
it's
Wang
not,
Ning's using mini Labubus for smartphones. So tell us why the appeal here, and are you keeping your personalized Labubus?
So, Labubu, here's my Labubu. Very proud of it. Got it on the set of Shark Tank. Didn't know much about this market till recently. This is the collectibles market. This is a Louis Vuitton collectible Labubu. There's been about 7 women in the last week that saw this hanging off my man purse that have come to me and said, I have to have it, please sell it to me. Apparently these things are impossible to get. This particular one has gone stratospheric because it's a collectible. The real issue here for investors like me is, what does this tell me about alternative asset classes? I mean, I love my Labubu, and I'm not selling it to anybody. It's just a real conversation starter. But I went back and started looking at the collectibles market for the last 8 years' data. And the one that really knocked me out was collectible sports cards. I don't know if you've seen what's happening at auction or in these private trades. About $380 to $400 million a month of cards trading. And these are baseball cards or, F1 cards or basketball cards. They're trading for $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $4 million. And it reminds me so much of what was happening in modern art and contemporary art 20 years ago. So I called the auction houses and I said, are you watching these trends? And they said, oh yeah, this is for real. This is called the hobby. And fathers and sons have been doing it for 50 years in America, except now they've become collectible. That market really intrigues me. It sort of captures what this Labubu vibe is all about.
You're a little late there, brother. You're a little late. You're a little late.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, like, so these Labubus are just like a flashy thing to help me get laid. Got it.
Good luck on that. Remember we were talking about Cedric Pouliot last week? I believe it was last week.
Yeah, I think it was last week.
He has been putting out sketches galore on his social media, and good for him. Some sketches and remarks from that year. First 2 belong in my actual commission offers. See more in my store. So, ooh, look at that. Holy shit. Ew, that one's rough. So what do we think? Do we still think that he's using AI art on his finished on his covers?
Not those.
I mean, how can you say that? Like he is? I don't know, man.
He is, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know how they can say he is. He's showing drawings that look pretty similar to. I mean, the only thing I could think of, and this might be the only thing, is that he's doing his drawings and then he's having an AI filter clean it up. That's the only thing I could think of that he's doing.
Right.
Because that happens a lot. They have these AI filters that'll just, clean up like, your thumbnail or clean up your whatever image you're trying to put out. So that's the only thing I could think of. But these look pretty similar to his covers. I mean, for the most part. And look how good that Elvira is. Holy cow, other than the lopsided boob. But, damn.
You got, I know this is, got Kiss Kiss in the,
yeah,
in the
shout out to
chat.
Kiss Kiss. Yeah.
They
What's up,
signed up
Viscos?
with some 616 for some covers.
Oh, that's a bummer. Too bad. So we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. There is more though. Don't worry. We've got more for drama alert this week. We got plenty.
Let's go back.
There's all kinds of drama. There's always drama, you guys.
Always. Sounds like
Stealing
the
at
Fragga stuff is gonna keep going though, right?
Oh yeah. Fan Expo Canada, people stealing comics. I love how this guy put this out there. Someone stole me. We are sad. Help watch for thieves. And that is prevalent at cons, people stealing books off walls. So that's why everybody is so careful to have the walls behind them, or so they can't be stolen, and people will steal like the ones on the sides. But this is kind of interesting. However, somebody stole that one. We'll have to hear about that. But watch out if you're at a con. Thieves are everywhere. They are everywhere. And there's also counterfeiters. Chinese physical therapists arrested for allegedly selling fake first edition Dragon Ball books. Do you guys see this?
Oh wow!
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So be careful out there if you're buying early key mangas. So, it's pretty
Will do.
it's pretty interesting, right? Don't worry, there's more. I don't know what this entails, but supposedly somebody pissed off Bill Sienkiewicz and he let him know.
Oof.
Get him, Bill. Get
He
him.
got right to the point, huh?
Yeah. Fuck you. Somebody must have pissed him off pretty bad. He's allowed to be angry. There's
Was
more.
it Fragga?
Yeah. There's more. Mondo parent company Funko faces 80% stock drop, 20% workforce layoffs, and a securities fraud investigation. Ooh, that's rough.
Okay.
Mondo.
Goodbye.
So we're gonna be seeing more Funkos being buried in the ground.
I don't know, man. I hope not. Along with those
Ah.
first Atari ET books or ET games. That's a bummer, man. So, hopefully you guys aren't Funko fans, because if you are, it's getting. They are imploding. They are imploding.
I actually chuckled with Emmett on the industry was saying there now just a gift that you get on the way to someone's birthday party that you forgot about.
Yeah.
I was like, guilty.
Yeah, that's a pretty funny one. All right, you guys. Finally, we have more crash out due to the comic book community awards. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. We have, kind of. Shout out to my boy Darth Lopez. He put out a new video that we are going to check out that I haven't seen yet, but we are going to watch it. I guess Sticky Goose put out a video that I haven't seen yet, but we're going to watch Darth Lopez's video about it. Here we go.
We couldn't get enough.
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully that's kind of like calmed down. I'm not the king of the castle anymore. There's a new king. There's a new drama king. But
Well. Breaking news. Well. Looks like, first of all, before I begin, to my subscribers, I'm off the fence. This is who I am. You guys can see the comics in the background. Anybody that's been around, that's subscribed to my channel, you guys know I know a little bit of something about comics. And when I do comic content and when I talk about it, that's what I'll do when I do it. But this is who I truly am. I'm off the fucking fence. Drama is my lane, and that's just what it is. And if anybody wants to unsubscribe now, feel free. It's all good. It ain't personal. I'm not worried about subscriber count like some of these people I'm about to mention. Views, every now and then it bugs, but not really. I understand. You guys want to unsubscribe now, please feel free to do so. And if you want to come back and hate watch, it's all good.
You guys remember me talking a while back about telling him not to say that you're quitting drama because you'll be back in a week? He's finally figured it out, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so capiche? I know I've been on the fence, but this is truly who I am. A troll, the drama king of 25. Now, looks like we got some drama, some classic case of shooting down type scenario, bro. Let's see, who should I start with first? Let's start with this Robbie guy. Robbie guy, nobody who thinks they're the GOAT calls himself the GOAT, bro. And let me ask you a question. Did you need to get liquored up to come out and say what you had to say? Did you need some booze to get those big balls? Now, I don't mean no disrespect, not yet. I'm an alcoholic. I accumulated 13 years off of booze and narcotics till I relapsed. Now I'm 3 years off booze, 17 years off narcotics, but I do smoke pot. Therefore, what's up with that, man? That's interesting, really interesting. You think you're the GOAT. I don't know what you think you're the GOAT of, bro, but it seems like to me, by watching your stream, after I saw Dynamite.
I don't know who this guy is, by the way, and no shade on him. I don't know who he is. He's got a big channel, I hear. So, we'll see here in a sec.
Son, go react to your video. I went back and looked at it myself. Now let me show you guys
for the CBC Awards.
Oh,
2023.
Shit. That's the guy that does the Dynamite video for their Vampirella.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Yeah, is it him? Yeah.
So this is the guy. I guess Sticky Goose made a video about saying that this guy is on full crash out.
React to your video. I went back and looked at it myself. Now let me show you guys.
For the CBC Awards. 2023 was truly the year of PCP. We dominated the CBC Awards. Last year, we had 7 nominations, the most ever. And we won 0. We had no wins last year. You know what? That's okay. Doesn't bother me. But this year, I intentionally did not go obnoxious. I did not try very hardly, or arduously, I should say, to get votes or nominations. I did not do that this year. And we still got nominated for 3 awards. Best comic book review. And first of all, those are 2 very different things. But let me tell you something. Who has done weekly comic book reviews for almost 9+ years like I have? Nobody has delivered a better weekly comic book review than me in the history of comic books. You know what that means? That means I am the greatest of all time. So Comic Pop, you can't see me.
See, even more people are like, who is this fucking Comic Pop people? Like, I understand that. I get that.
They're in
Rock
my
and Robbie.
YouTube feed every so often. I have no clue who they are.
I'm just playing into it, but no shade on those guys, like we said last week.
No.
Omar, 2 words for you. You can't see me. And if those 2 words are too complex for you, I got 2 more for you. Suck it. And when I say suck it, I mean suck my ball sack. So there you go. Come on, y'all. We got to make a concerted effort this year to beat Comic Pop because they got way more subscribers than I do. They got like over 100,000 subscribers. We just crossed 24K. Come on, y'all. Vote for PCP. Get everybody to vote. And you know what? I don't give a shit. Make a new email address. Cheat. Do whatever you need to. We're winning it this year, and this is the last year we give a shit.
Interesting. Sounds to me like you're jealous of the guy with 125,000 subscribers. When I was building the multiverse, which is a task too big, I did discover his channel. Not for me, but that's okay. He's built his audience. Sounds to me like you butthurt. Looking like Chico Dracula. That's a Hispanic joke. It's going to go over you guys' head. Huh? It's interesting. First of all, Robbie, I think you're corny. I don't like your shit. I do agree that you were an excellent book review. You get, you knock those motherfuckers out real quick. And I think you're a cult leader. I've heard some nasty things about you behind the scenes. And don't you got one of your little acolytes, the station lanes, Vaughn and Fable? They can station these fucking nuts.
Dude, holy shit. Solo Wookie, how you doing, brother? What do you think?
Good. How's my mic? Is that?
It's good. Dude.
No, right?
Yeah,
okay, good.
You're good.
I love Lopez, man. I've worked with Lopez before, as you know, and I never had beef with him. And you just once in a while, he hammers singers, boy, don't hold back, and
make sure you're.
I agree. Nobody knows these guys.
Yeah, make sure you're in the StreamYard. It's set up. Your mic is set up for your headset. There is an echo. So,
okay, is it coming through?
Yeah, so make sure it's set up for your headset. because it might need to, you might need to redo it. All right, here we go. I'm going to continue this.
Your little underlings, you could pop out too if you want. See, you guys, I love it when you guys crash out. See, Sticky's a lurker like me, but he won't admit it. And I know he waits for all you bigger channels to pop out and crash out so he can get content and inform you guys, which he has criticized others for doing, especially me. See, I built my channel off of trolling, dude, and I'll get to you, Sticky, in a minute. I'll get to you in a minute. But Robbie, I simply don't like you. You took shots at people last year, and they don't have the balls, and they went, oh, he didn't mean it. Nah, I'm not that guy. It's all over comic books, man. Gentlemen, it's all over comic books. It's funny to me. You bigger channels, dude, what is it with you guys? Huh? You guys get butthurt at other bigger channels, man? Maybe those subscribers like them better than you guys. You guys ever think about that? I quite...
What do you mean Darth and Robbie already squashed this? Damn it. This doesn't make this good anymore. Well, we're going to continue.
don't get it, bro. I just don't understand what's up with you guys. Seems to me you were all drunk as fuck, bro. Butthurt. What, you got nominated for how many awards last year? You didn't win, so you double back on it now? You remind me of Daniel's son. Yeah. I hold grudges too. I don't know, man. Unfortunately, I think Sticky Daniel was kind of right, bro. You look like a crash out. And that's what I do. Now, that's when the king of drama pops out. And I get to troll you motherfuckers for looking stupid and shit. See, I'm okay with looking the way I look, you know? I know that you guys value everything I just mentioned, views, subscribers, and all that shit. PCP Army. PCP these nuts. Let me
I fucking love Lopez, man.
remind you again. Okay, you like a fat Eddie Monster, Robbie. You took shots at people who I didn't want to give it away. Go ask Vaughn, one of your little underlings, or Fable. Again, station these nuts. You want to pop out? You want to shoot down, Robbie? I'm right here. I'll be waiting for you. But you do look cringe. You look like a straight crash out. And the fact that you were drunk, you needed to be drunk to do it, makes you look more like a bigger lame. You ain't to go to shit. First of all, none of you motherfuckers compare to the Canadian goddess, who I won't even mention her name. I'm not even worthy. Over 200,000+ subscribers, 250, 300 in her lives. Not to mention the other dude with a fucking million and the other guy with another fucking 2 million or whatever they are. You guys are pee-wees, baby. You guys to them are the equivalent of me to you guys. Damn.
I agree with him. I will never understand people that view and sub shame. It is the cheesiest shit in the world to me. It is so cheesy. We all have to start somewhere. We all, hope to get a million subs, but that'd be me. Like, listen, if you guys ever see me sub or view shame, like, start throwing some tomatoes in the live chat, man, because shit is so cheesy.
And you think I let you get away for the Sin City Manny comic, bro? Now I gotta come out my castle and friend castle you, bro. You might as well just block me from your comment section or life. But I'm always gonna watch. Ain't no love hate shit here, bro. It's more like hate. I was just trying to fish, get you to come out. But you're smart enough. You learned from fucking Razor, another square I defeated, left him no views in the desert. Sticky, you always do this shit, bro. You always do this shit. You always get butthurt and you pop out on bigger channels. You are the equivalent of me, bro. Allegedly shooting up at you. That's all you do. The only guy that had time, that invested in time to shoot at you, who's a bigger subscriber than you, is an investments guy. See what I did there? See the wordplay, Sticky? I dare you to come back out, bro. No more love-hate shit. No more of that shit, bro. I turn the page. Every time, again, like I told you in the winter, every time you come out and you do this little thing, and it's worth me getting 130, 125 views, it's worth it for me, Daniel son. But you know I watch your shit, and I'm always going to watch your shit because it's newsworthy, bro. And you're right, a long time ago, you're right, bro. We farm you, bro, like a hoe. It is what it is, dude.
Milk them low cows, baby. Milk them. Milk those low cows. And by the way, did you guys hear that Sticky Goose took down the Comic Tom video?
Yes, he did.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was no longer in my YouTube library of saved stuff.
Isn't that crazy, man?
But in the end, the point that he's making is legit. I mean, it's you do it for the love of comics and toys and I mean, there's a difference than, hey, I'm gonna be famous and I need 1,000,001 subscribers because I don't really care about comic books, but I'm gonna talk about comic books just to get 1 million, followers. Or do you, hey, I don't care if I have 5 followers, I'm doing what I love and what's my hobby and what I'm a part of.
I agree, dude. I do this because it's fun. This is my, instead of going to the bar and hanging out at my local pub or my local bar, I hang out on YouTube with my buddies and shoot the shit and laugh and joke. So I don't know, man. Anyways, I love Lopez coming out, taking the mask off and still fucking going at him.
I just can't believe, bro. I think you should have left this one alone, dude. You, as you said, look like him. He is looking a little worse, though. But you look like him multiple times. You shoot up at big channels. They don't got time for you. They sun you. But do I got to remind you about the mask? Do I got to remind you about you coming for me on Mighty? Do I got to remind you for that? Remind you of that? I probably don't. What just happened?
And didn't Sticky do an interview on Mighty Comics again? Did he come on Mighty Comics? I heard somebody told me about that. I got to go check that out, too. The return of Sticky Goose.
The Comics Den people. What about them? They didn't give you an interview, Sticky? What do you do? You call them flippers and Pokemon, whatever it was you did. Straight lame. Why'd you take down the Tom video, Sticky? Because you look corny. You're just as much of a crash out as I am, as this fucking chubby, what's the little kid on Eddie Munster? The chubby Eddie Munster. Well, hey, we're 3 crash outs now. I dare you guys to pop out. Oh, but you won't. Oh, because you don't shoot down. Oh, because you got 20,000 subscribers and 15,000 subscribers and you get 1,000 views. Suck balls, bro. You guys are lame. You guys look corny. This is just comic books, huh? But this is what it's come to. It is what it is, man. This is the comic book community. Guys, jealous.
All over the comic book community awards, you guys. I'm telling you, every year the comic book community awards happens. It's drama central. It's just a magnet for it. It is what it is. People get butthurt. It is drama fucking central, man. So we're going to have to see who wins this year. How many people are thinking that it's going to be all comic pops? We'll see.
Oh,
yeah, MJ says...
cards are stacked.
What?
The cards are stacked.
Yep.
Yep.
MJ says that Comic Tom Live was part of comic book YouTube lore. Amen. Please tell me that somebody out there has that recorded. Please, if there's anybody out there that has the Comic Tom Sticky Goose Live recorded, please let me know. I'll put it back up on my channel, man. I would love to fucking have that out. That was amazing.
There wasn't a whole lot of content creators that I saw on the nominations that I even recognized. There was some here and there, but like Nerding Nirvana wasn't on there. You weren't on there. Tom wasn't on there. It was odd.
Yeah. It's interesting. We'll keep an eye on it. But I just love seeing Lopez fully embrace his Darth name. That's what we want.
Oh, Jersey to the Bay does have a good point. When you played that video, it should be on your... So you should have it.
You're right. Did I play the whole thing? I got to go back.
Yeah, you played the whole thing from beginning to end.
Yeah, good thinking, Jersey.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go find that.
You did play majority of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, dude. Well, that's the type of shit that goes down in community drama on YouTube. I don't care what community you're part of on YouTube. There's always drama. It's the backbone of YouTube. Whether you want to, there's 2 backbones of YouTube, right? 3, documentary style videos, right? News and drama. That's it. They got those tea channels, spill the tea, all that bullshit. The drama in the crime, like the true crime community, is fucking crazy. And the prison community is crazy. They have that West guy that's always crashing out every week. It's interesting. But we have one final drama alert segment. Shout out to my boy Swaggle House. Have you guys paid attention to what is going on with our boy, our not our boy, our arch enemy over at the House of Stein, Josh's Comics? Have you guys heard about this shit that's going on?
No, I have not.
This shit's crazy to me. So, back in the day when Stein was still doing the CBSI Hot 10, I believe it was when he was still doing the CBSI Hot 10, this character on IG named Josh's Comic Books started throwing shade at him. Never heard of the guy, never seen the guy, nothing. He started calling like Stein a pump and dumper and all this shit. And you guys know, if you watch House of Stein over the years, if you know Ben Steiniger, you know he is the furthest thing from a fucking pump and dumper that there is. He owns hardly any of the books that he ever talks about on the hot list, if any. And he's just an honest guy. He's not somebody that's considered a pump and dumper. And he would give, he was giving Stein so much shit. So he kind of got into it, and the guy blocked all of us. And there is nothing worse than being a so-called meme account that blocks people. Okay? If you're a meme account, you're basically a troll. And a troll that blocks people is cheesy as fuck. And this Josh's Comics guy blocked all of us. So we couldn't even see his stuff anymore. He would talk shit about us. We couldn't even see it anymore. Well, in one year, out the other for many years. And all of a sudden, I see Swag talk about this. Check this out.
1938. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So we have kind of an interesting video here today, kind of a funny one. Dazzler #3, the #1 comic book in all of the comic book market. How the hell did we get here? Well, frankly, we got here because of memes. So in this video, I kind of wanted to talk about this book, talk a little bit about this story, explain why this random Dazzler book is probably popping up in all of your social media feeds, and maybe more importantly, talk about how market manipulation, especially in an unregulated market like comic books, is really not that difficult. But of course, before I get into it, if you guys could like, comment, subscribe, I appreciate it. Helps support the channel doing those things. But there you guys see it. Shout out to Joss's Comic Books. Aaron is a great Instagram account. Make sure you guys follow him. He's always posting great memes. But he made this post about 5 days ago that said this: Taylor Swift as Dazzler in Avengers Doomsday. Dazzler #3, cheap today, collector chaos tomorrow. Thanks to a rumor I may have just started. Now, to give a little context.
Do you guys understand that?
Yep.
He's putting out a rumor out there that Dazzler #3 with her meeting Doom, Taylor Swift is going to play Dazzler in the new Avengers movie. And he's basically saying, this is a rumor that I just started. Well, in the past, this guy has tried to pump and dump books to see if it can happen. He would tell all of his fans, hey, let's pump this certain book. And if you remember, I think the first one that he did was Dark Hawk #1. He pumped it, and he got it put on a list. Well, this book, he did it again with this. And I don't care if you're doing it to troll people or not. To me, this is even worse than a pump and dumper, right? You're causing this book to get hot. You've become everything that you talk shit about, Josh's Comics. Like, even if you're trying to joke, like, this is stupid. Let's continue.
Into Josh's Comic Books page, he's always talking about, memes and kind of making fun of FOMO books and speculation books that get on hot lists and things like that. That's kind of his whole gag. And so, everyone who follows him, for the most part, understands his humor and kind of plays into it. And so when Josh made this post, he's kind of playing to the fact that, X-Men 130, the first appearance of Dazzler, was, getting super hot because of Deadpool Wolverine. He was making a lot of posts about that. So anytime he brings up Dazzler, it's kind of like me on my YouTube bringing up Darkhawk. But the thing about memes is that everybody thought it was hilarious. And I think actually people who follow Josh started to buy up this book. And if we go over to eBay, well, what do we see? Like I say, run the Benny Hill music. We actually got Dazzler #3 to be bought up like crazy. Everyone started jumping on this book. And it's funny because this feels like the perfect book to meme on. I mean, I guess this could be, in theory, the first meeting of Dazzler and Dr. Doom. I don't actually know if that's true, but it wouldn't be surprising. I mean, the timeline would sort of correlate here. In 1981, it's not like Dazzler had been in comic books for that long. But regardless, the meme went out. Everybody went over to eBay, started buying up this book. And there you guys see it on the trending 20 list out of Key Collector. Dazzler #3, now the #1 book on the trending 20 list. Let's take a look at what Key Collector has to say. Plus 1,567% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week after a joke on Instagram that Taylor Swift's new album release was a marketing ploy to promote her role as Dazzler in the MCU's Avengers Doomsdays was exacerbated by meme maker Josh's Comic Books' multiple posts featuring this issue to his audience of 11.6K followers. Now,
fucking ridiculous, man. Good on Key Collector Nick for reporting on this because it is happening, but also in putting like, hey, beware. Buyer beware. This is a big fucking meme. I don't know, man. I'm this kind of stuff just, it would be funny if the guy didn't start by like talking a bunch of trash to all people who make the hot lists and calling everybody FOMO, supporters and all that type of shit. It's ridiculous that he's now being part of that. You know what I mean? Like if he wasn't part of that, talking shit about everybody that does hot lists, and he did this, I would think it was funny. But now he's just become, what is that that saying, like
He's become the thing he hates.
or like a hero lives long enough to eventually become the villain or something
The
like
hero
that.
lives long enough, he eventually sees himself become the villain.
Yeah. So that's what Josh's comic books has done. He has become the villain. So there you go.
He's gotten into that hey, look at what they're doing. Meanwhile, he's doing the same thing. I can give a bunch of cross examples of people who do it, but we won't get into politics.
Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. Shout out to Shane. Good to see you, brother. Shout out to my boy Swag. I know Swag's like Swag's one of the good guys out there. He doesn't have problems with anybody, and I know he says that Josh guy is a good guy, but man, sounds like a douchebag to me, to be honest.
He hasn't blocked me yet. I still see quite a bit of his stuff. So, but this is totally. We all have siblings, right? I know you do, Brian. It's the hey, look at this. Smack. Look right here. Smack.
Yeah, dude, totally. Oh my God, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is our favorite segment of every Saturday. Comic book drama alert.
Can you hear me out there? Hey, man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
Yes, it is, Darth. I'm gonna shoot you the link, and you can jump up and say hello if you want, because even though we just ended that shit. If you're busy, no worries about it. I'm gonna shoot it to your Instagram messages. It looks like. Let me see here. But no worries if you're busy, dude. Where's Darth? There we go. So yeah, man. Very interesting, to say the least. Solo, what have you been up to, brother?
Just working, man. Working and trying to clean my office, which, as you can see, is not going good.
Oh, bro, I'm the same way, dude. I'm the same way. I've got boxes over here, unopened or opened whatnot packages over here. Craziness.
Yeah. No, my house is just, I mean, I got boxes of Star Wars toys in my master bedroom, and my office is just an explosion of comic books and stuff. And I'm trying to get everything together and be like, all right, sell, keep, sell, hold, trade, whatever. And I'm horrible, man. I'm a hoarder. I just, every day I'm like, hoarding bad, okay?
No worries, Darth. Good to see you, brother. So, I'm with you, bro. I'm going through so much of my stuff that like was in my PC back in the day, and now I'm like, I don't care much about this anymore. I'm gonna sell it, that type of thing. So, I'm doing a lot of pulling stuff out of the PC, and I've already more than halved my PC. I think I had like 10 short boxes for my PC, and now I'm down to like 5, and I'm even killing it more. So, but
damn, that's way better than I'm doing, bro.
Right? Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah. That's the way it works sometimes, dude. I got a really
well,
good
and
pickup.
I keep buying, like, I just bought a bunch of the Absolute Batmans because it's pretty good, and I've been reading that, and
Be
the
right
Shirley
back.
Johnson, and so I'm having trouble finding the second Shirley Johnson because my local comic shop is they still haven't gotten in number 2, and I'm like, dude, you got to be kidding me. So if I want Shirley Johnson number 2, The Curse of Shirley Johnson number 2, I'm gonna have to drive all the way up into Phoenix, or hit one of those stores, and who knows how many, or if anybody has any left. And what a nightmare. It just, living out in the sticks of Arizona is kind of brutal. Kind of nice, kind of brutal.
No LCS by you?
There is, but they're more game oriented. So like more Pokemon games and Yu-Gi-Oh! And I actually used to work there off and on and help the guy who runs it. Good guy, but they're just not very comic book oriented. And when they do order, they only order certain things. And so it's really hard to get a lot of the new stuff. And rumor has it he's trying to open a second store, so he's not staying current on his whatever his orders or whatever. But so yeah,
What's this?
it's a drive.
You got a different store?
No, Mr. E's just so game based and table game based and card game based, and they're just not really current and good since I've left on comics, and so I'm having a hard time finding a second copy of Shirley Johnson. So I'm gonna have to venture in and do a day of hunting somewhere in Phoenix, I guess, because there's 35 comic book shops in Phoenix.
You know what you need to do, Solo? Is you need to hit up Billy at Economics and Comics and see if he can get you one.
I do. I'm gonna have to start. I think I'm gonna have to either break. I got two choices. I either have to break down and start opening a sub shop and do it online or something, or oh, look at that.
All right.
Or I'm gonna have to, I don't know, do just once a week go into Phoenix and go hunting.
So this is a big shout out to one of the amazing people in comics, Mr. Nick Barucci.
Oh, is that what came? Is that the delivery that you got?
No, but
nice.
I've been waiting to open this.
Yeah.
And I like how he ships original art. He just takes old boxes and just quadruples them up and tapes it on the inside. That's really smart. And then tapes around it. All this for one page of art, you guys.
Just for you, Brian.
All right, hold on
I'm drinking your soda.
All right, this is gonna be so good, you guys. So,
dude, Nick is so awesome with all the stuff that he does and has, and the way he prices that and keeps it, collectible. And
he
what a guy.
He did an original art sale this Friday. Sorry, everybody's ears. He did an original art sale this Friday where he was doing $50 and $100 pages. Okay, this is so fucking cool. You guys know I'm a huge fan of The Watcher. I own, let me see if I can find it. I own one of my covers that I buy Watcher pages, and one of the covers that I love and that I bought was, hold on here, see if I can find this, saves maybe. Okay, here we go.
What is the Watcher's first appearance?
Fantastic Four 13. Okay, so this is the cover that I bought. So when Original Sin first got solicited, obviously you guys know the Watcher is my favorite character in Marvel. So I geeked out over it, and I immediately contacted Jim Chung, and I said, hey, has anybody bought the cover art yet? And he said, no, but I can't sell it until it comes out. And I go, well, I'll buy it. I can't. And I go, I'll buy it. And he goes, okay. And it just so happened that the first con he was at the week after it came out was Phoenix. So I picked it up from him. And so he sold me the cover And he gave me 2 free pages that also have the Watcher in it for Original Sin number 0. Look at this cover, you guys. So there's the original cover, which he signed, my issue that I brought him. The little kid Nova is like an extra inset that he drew that they put in. So I had them frame that all together. So Original Sin is a big deal series for me. It ended really shitty. I wasn't a fan of it, but I still love it because it's the Watcher. Well,
and the artwork was phenomenal,
right? I love the 0 issue. I mean, the covers are great for the other ones, but it was a stupid story. Like how do you kill the Watcher? Like, that's so dumb. Like,
I was gonna ask, was it
but that being said, I still had to get this piece of art. And let me show you this. Damn, man. Tape everywhere.
and without revealing, you got a pretty good price, didn't you?
So I paid $300 for this, and what Nick does that's so cool is he will let you finance it, right? If you drop a certain amount, I think it's like 30% or something like that, he'll let you finance it. So I put $200 down, and then I forgot about it. Like a moron. And so we were on the show one day, and I mentioned it, that I remembered it. And Nick goes, hey, man, he puts in the chat, he goes, hey, Bryan, I just sent $100 super chat. Check your email. And I'm like, what? And the email said, I'm sending you the art. Don't worry about the other $100. And I was like, oh, my gosh, right? Check this out. Original Sin 3.1. Mark Bagley.
Dude, so dope.
Oh, nice.
With the Watcher with a hole in his head.
It's so good.
How crazy is that, dude? You
That's
got
awesome.
Banner, Tony Stark.
And when are you ever going to get another shot at that? You know, that's a where do you find that? Where do you stumble across that if you're not Nick? You know, that's so fucking cool.
A fucking death page, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
So I was really stoked to get this. Don't own any Bagley OA. Now I do, which is super cool. So
That's going to look super good on your wall, too.
Right? I'm going to get it framed. So shout out to Nick. If you guys aren't following his live art sales, he does it every Friday night, I believe. Go check it out. Also, we talked about it earlier in the show, but go check out the Vampirella Blindbags. I'm dropping a link in the private chat right now. If you guys don't know what those are, I actually bought one today. I'll show you guys the one I bought. So it just started. They're blind bag Vampirella packs, and here's basically some of the stuff you can get. Let me show you this. You can get, so it's 6 comics. You get 1 of 4 of these Emmanuel Lupacchino covers that have never been released. A random metal or holofoil cover, including Alex Ross and J. Scott Campbell and Jenny Frison, I think Perillo too, which have never been metalized. A random buyback comic. So cool. Old stock. Some rare stuff. Of either a Vampirella sketch cover or a blank sketch. And then 1 of 2 random Vampirella ash cans, either the Mark Spears or the Perillo. I know that Mark Spears is already selling for like $100. And then a random trading card. Or that's $100 for that. You still get a chance at the sketch. Or you can do $150 and guarantee that you get a sketch. So I did the $150. I just went and bought the $150. I figured I'm going to take a chance at I don't want to take a chance at getting the sketch. I just want to get the sketch. But I really want to get the Mark Spears ash can. I would love to get that, either one of the J. Scott Campbell or that Alex Ross. There's another really good one too.
Is the sketch only by Nick, or is there different sketch covers by different artists?
Sketched by Ken Hazer.
Oh, by Ken. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So Nick's autograph is worth something. You guys don't realize it, but it's Nick's autograph that's on the back of all those Dynamic Forces COAs. Did you guys know that? So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's a good setup for that price, man. That's a lot of really. That's a really good deal.
Right? Here's the Lupacino cover. You're guaranteed to get one of these. One of these 4.
And she has such beautiful eyes.
So we'll see how this plays out. I took a shot on it. $150. You're guaranteed a sketch. Get a 50% chance at getting the Mark Spears ash can, which is, like we talked about, it's already a $100 book. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. That's the one I did, 150. So, Vampirella Mystery Pack, 10 comics. Oh, you can get.
What is that Mark Spears going for? That Mark Spears is.
Which one? The Moon one? It's going to be a metal. That's going to be a metal. It could be a metal.
His ash can.
Oh, the ash can, $100. But you can add these mystery packs, these 10 comic mystery packs. I didn't even see that. For $20, you can get 10 mystery Vampirella comics. So that's not a bad add-on for that, actually. So this is for the 50th.
I feel like you could almost, like, if you, I don't know, like, you could almost get 2 and pay for 1.
Yeah.
All by itself.
Derek, they are new medals of old covers. They are. Which I'm cool with. Because we would never get a medal of that J. Scott Campbell or that Alex Ross. And they're only going to be done for these mystery packs. Which, that's cool to me. As long as it stays in the mystery packs, I'm cool with that. So, go check it out. If you guys want to jump on, and I think it might be worth it. So we'll see how it plays out. 50th anniversary of Vampirella, man. How cool would it be if they like threw like a thing in there that says like you win like a original Vampirella #1 magazine, the Frazetta, like they buy like a, like a 5.0 or something of it, and threw that in there.
Dude, I'd take a 3. I'd take, whatever if they had a 1, I'd take a 1.0.
Yeah. Yeah. Expected to ship in October, which is good. So we'll see how it plays out. I like it. Anything else that you guys can think of? I think that's about it. We are 3 hours in. Tomorrow, you guys, I've got.
Is Red Hood still having his Transformers Vampirella sale?
He is. I think it's gonna be coming up next week, maybe. I got a sale tomorrow. Art Adams signed 1 in 75. Ryan Otley signed foil. Joe Benitez signed Lady Mechanica. Joe Benitez, Josh Blaylock, Brian Miller signed G.I. Joe 13.
Triple Sig.
Dave Wilkins signed Masters of the Universe Revelation. Raphael Albuquerque signed Batman Annual 3. Tony Moore signed Walking Dead Image Firsts. J.G. Jones. Tony Fleece. Some Brian Pulido written Jason books. How about these? The foil, red foil. Stegman. Got some cool variants. That, to me, I don't care what anybody says, that is a Perillo drawing of his wife. Hold on, there's more. There's more. San Diego Comic-Con variants.
Nice.
Holy moly. Limited to 200. Warren Lau.
Oh, those are so good.
Something Killing the Children foil. Something is Killing the Children foil. Berserker foil. Something is Killing the Children. Andrew K. Curry. Got the original, or the OG Action Comics #1 from 1992 10-cent variant, and the progressive variant from San Diego Comic-Con this year. That was a tough book. The only way you could get it is if you took a picture at the thing. McFarlane toy variant. How about some Sveta Shabina? We'll have Pinup Ocalypse, both the trade, the Hero Trade, and the Hero Virgin. We'll have Cleaver County, the Trade and the Virgin. And how about this? Very few Sveta Shabina autographs out there, you guys. We're going to have one for sale tomorrow. Hold on, there's more.
It's Frankenstein.
There is more. Let me move this original art. Drax Gal, Mike DeBalfo. These are all San Diego Comic-Con variants from 2023, 2024, and 2025. Alex Ross. That's a Comics Pro variant from 2016. That is Sonia Matis, really rare. That is first appearance of Usagi, that Usagi Yojimbo character right there. What's her name? I forget her name. Variant. G.I. Joe Kickstarter foils. Andy Kubert. Rare. Brett Booth. WonderCon wraparound. Souza Micah. 1 out of 500 Frankenstein ash can by Michael Walsh. Look how good that is.
Look at that cover real quick. See, does he have that neck bolt? I can't hardly see.
He
It
does,
looks like he does.
He does because it's universal.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Reprint of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's a really good book.
You like that one? Yeah, look at that. So I'll have one of those for sale. And then all of these are for sale too. So come stop by tomorrow at, I believe it's 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. All those goodies will be available. Darth Lopez says, before I go back to sleep, he didn't take down the Tom video destroying him. Oh, so that was just, he took down a recent one where he dressed up as Tom with a wig. Oh.
Ooh, really?
Oh, I didn't get to see that one. Does anybody out there have the recording of the recent one he did where he dressed up as Tom with a wig? I want to see that one. I never got to see it.
The plot thickens.
The plot thickens, man. So, you guys, that'll be tomorrow. You guys can go pre-bid on stuff right now if you want. Here is the link in the live chat. If you guys can't make it, go throw some pre-bids in there. There'll be a lot of stuff, extra stuff that I haven't even shown you guys. So that is tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. All kinds of goodies. San Diego Comic-Con variants from 2023, 2024, and 2025. Signed books by Art Adams, Mark Brooks, Andrew Curry, who else? Will Jack, more. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of signatures. And I will not be selling that Bagley art. That Bagley art is going into the PC, which is pretty freaking sweet. That being said, you guys, much love. We'll see you next time. Don't go anywhere, you guys on the panel. Adios.